Henlo, everyone. Henlo. Wait a second, the game's paused. There we go. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Happy, Saturday? Happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Hydra Glory, for the super chat. Thank you. E. Yes, E indeed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's been a while since we last played Minecraft. Quite a while indeed. This is 1.19, so I have really not played 1.19 outside of the Frog stream I did a while back. But today, we're gonna be doing some more hardcore, seeing if we can get you know, pretty far. My goal is always the Ender Dragon, but like I never ever get that far. We're gonna see how far we can get though. Like I said, it's been a very long time. I'm just gonna create a world like straight away because I cannot wait. But like I'm not expecting this to go too well because my knowledge of the new terrain generation still is not like where it should be. I can only do like 1.17. I can't do past 1.17 because I think that's when the terrain generation changed. So I'm not looking forward to this. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Henlo Ebi. How are you? You won't die in the first hour, Ebi. I believe in you. Thank you. I'm good. You have a lot of faith in me. I don't know if I don't know if I have that much faith in myself today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just gonna call it Shrimp Core. Cool. Thank you. This is gonna be a fun little experiment, isn't it? Because I really don't know what I'm doing. Also, when we get into the game, if it is too loud or too quiet, please let me know, because I did not test the audio before going live, and I probably should have done that. Early, have you streamed? Too bad it's only an hour long. Hey! What do you mean by that? I'm gonna do great. Look, we've already spawned by a tree. I'm gonna do great. You need to have more faith in me. I know I just said I don't have that much faith in myself, but it's just... You're supposed to believe in me. You guys are supposed to believe in me no matter what. Even when I don't believe in myself, you're supposed to believe in me. It's my alphabet, right? Oh. Whoops. Forgot to turn it down to take the thumbnail. There we go. That's a lot better. Pretty shaders, thank you. Oh, it's been a very long time since I played Minecraft. I used to play it all the time as well. Back in the good old days of last year. Early last year, I think, as well. We are on a bit of an island. I think this might be a better spot for hardcore. So I'm gonna swim across, maybe. I'm not gonna try and rush this too much because we have loads of time today. I can keep going for as long as I need to. I think we got this. I think we're gonna do great. I forgot how pretty this game looks with shaders. I love it so much. Old prawns remember. Yeah. It was so long ago though. I've changed so much since then. I actually searched for VTuber hardcore to see if like any other VTubers are doing hardcore last night. And I was so surprised when like my streams were up there. My old streams are up there. And I was like, hang on a second, that's old Ebi. I don't like this. It was really weird to see. But I don't know, it's nice to think about how much I've improved. You believe I'll tell you in 10 minutes? Wow. It's okay. I understand you have no faith in me. I can't wait to prove you guys wrong. I'm gonna do so well today. And you guys are gonna be proved wrong. I think it's pretty loud, isn't it? I'll turn it down a little bit. I think that was pretty loud, so put on like 60%. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully. I inspired you to play hardcore back then. I'm so happy to hear that. Hardcore is like the thing that always makes Minecraft really feel new to me. After a while you kind of get burnt out, but hardcore always keeps things like unique and stuff because you can never get too used to the same world before you die. It's really cool, and it's also like a really fun challenge. I think if you're bored of Minecraft or looking for something new to try, just try hardcore. It's like what's it called? It's a really good change of pace, I think. Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? I have enough wood for an axe too. This is the thing. I forgot what I'm doing now. This is gonna be really slow for a bit. Oh god, that's not how you craft. That's not how you craft. No. Cool. How Hello, Henlo. So I'm until the nether. That's kind of like the average every survival length. But the thing is, some days you get to the nether in like 45 minutes and then I die. But some days it takes you like, hours to get to the nether because this new terrain generation really screws me over. I don't know how to I don't know what levels to mine for things. So when it comes to getting like stuff to go to the nether, I'm really not prepared for it. Thank you so much, Chachi, with the super chat. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna beat that dragon. I doubt, but thank you. Unless that's a D's nuts joke, in which case I'm gonna cry. I want to believe you're being nice to me, but I don't trust the word dragon anymore. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh god. One thing I will note is that I think there's a new like music producer for these versions of the game. Cause I loaded up the game earlier and I heard like this it was kind of like jazzy music. It wasn't like the music we started with, but it was like more jazzy. It was so cool. It was very different to the old composer style, but it was very nice. I do like it. I'm about -16 diamonds at -58. Yeah, that's the thing. There's such a massive spread. You can't just go to Y11 anymore and just mine through there because you're not gonna find anything. It is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's take our crafting table and let's head down. Shush, I forgot what it's called. It's been a while. This is the fun little part of the stream where you guys can't see anything. Neither can I, but you guys especially won't be able to see. Oh, cool. Never mind. I take it back. You guys will be able to see something very, very soon. There we go. Yep. Well, that worked out well, didn't it? Oh, wait, food! Food's gonna be an issue. I probably shouldn't go in the mines just yet. We need food. I'll get this coal. And then we'll head back out. Oh, God! Okay, right. I'm in trouble. Let's not go down there. No more coal. Let's get some food first, though. Stall is great. Stall is such a good music disc. It's probably my favorite. It's very great. Okay, let's pull here. So I know where it came from. Dude. Oh god. Whoops. There we go. That looks pretty open. Oh, we have some sheep over there. That's a good plan because then they can give us beds. And that was a great parkour too. You know what? We're off to a good start. Almost ended the run right there. Oh yeah, that would have been really bad. But no, I'm good. I'm prepared. I know what I'm doing. Bonk. I remembered how to do axe crits as well, which is a good thing, right? Only one sheep? Come on, there's gotta be more. They do spawn like in groups, right? Look, I'm going insane. Thank you so much, Tachi, with the super chat. Thank you, Dragon D's flying lizard into the void. Sorry. At least it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So many bees. No sheep. Oh, is that popping sound? Oh, bee enters hive. Okay. Thank you, subtitles. That's a really useful thing. If you're, trying to find something, turn on subtitles because then you can listen for, like, lava and stuff. Really useful. Where are the sheep? I feel like I'm going insane. Come on, there can't be, like, a whole spawn point without sheep. And I feel like I shouldn't be running as well because that's going to use up, hunger pretty fast. But more sheep would be great. Because then we can get a bed. What's that noise? Oh, bees work. Come on, I thought it was like a cow. It's like, oh, food? No, bees working. God damn it. Just give me sheep or cow. I don't want to go too far away. Just remember, I'm going that way to get back to the house. House? More like a singular crafting table in the mine. Oh, this is really pretty. Cows! Let's go! Oh, there we go. And you. And, oh, you, please. Thank you. Very nice. Oh, that was very close. Bonk. So no beds. But we have, beef, which is better for replenishing hunger. I saw my cult to the lamb stream and ran. No, that's fine. Because the sheep are the animal that survives in the cult of the lamb, right? Because you do play as the sheep. Hey, Henlo, Ebi, how you doing? Nothing like a good fresh stream for you to avoid your grades and finding homework for Monday? No! Do your homework! You got this. You're gonna do great. But don't put it off. Don't do what I do. Be productive. Don't be an Ebi. Do not be an Ebi. Be better than me. Actually get your stuff done on time. You got this. You're gonna do great. Oh. There we go. Ow. Ow. I was like, I made it so far without, like, hurting my knees. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Smurder for the snurts. Wait, wrong game. We can still do smurder. We can get lots of smurder done today. Let's head down. So what was it again? It's like negative something for iron and like negative 50 something for... No, negative 11 something for iron. And negative 50 for diamonds, right? Okay, there we go. We're already out of torches. Well, we can make a couple more, but we really need some coal. I don't want to have to go to that ravine. Negative 16, negative 48. That was it. Thank you so much for watching for the super chat. Thank you. Ebi does a hardcore stream. Blazes. How many times do you have to teach you this lesson, Shrimp? I will survive. I got this. I'm gonna do great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I got this, right? I got this. I do hate blazes though. They are such a pain to fight in hardcore. Cause like fighting them is alright. It's when they keep spawning. Cause eventually you get to a point where like they're overwhelming you, and because they put fire everywhere and it's netherrack, so it never you know, stops burning. It's actually nether brick, isn't it? So it does stop burning sometimes. But either way, you know, you end up walking into the fire. And oh, next thing you know, you're on fire and you're losing health pretty fast. And then they hit you and then you die. So that's the really sad end to most of my hardcore streams. Features negative 69. No. Nice, but no, it's not. What's the... Oh god, that's so much... Wait! It's overlapping! How much information do you need on the screen? Oh, that's all Iris stuff. Whoops, never mind. That's my Optifine alternative mods that I've got. We're at 24 right now. Oh, I got such a long way to go. Please tell me we can find some coal. They're screaming outside. Oh no. Please tell me I can find some coal. Just a little bit would be great. You almost mastered rank 23 in Warframe. Ooh, enjoy! Good luck in reaching there. I kind of want Master Rank I know. I haven't played Warframe in a while, but if I remember correctly, this month is Veilbreaker update, right? You're adding Veilbreaker this month, which I am really looking forward to, actually. Quite a bit. I have no clue what point in the month it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be towards the end, as was the case with Angels of the Diamond. But you know, so excited for that. Oof, there we go. Crafting table. There we go. And a few Warframe. Oh, you're right. It's Cyanax, right? The gladiator kind of Warframe. Looks very cool. I did see the anime, but I didn't really understand it. I think my lore is kind of out of date. To be fair, I only really know Cephalon lore. So very short streaming comment. Hey, I got this. I'm gonna do great. Oh, okay. That's not very good. Thank you so much, Mago, with the super chat. Thank you. I'm feeling lucky on your bet today. What? You think I'm gonna die really early on? Wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have some more faith in me, though, please. I might be bad, but I'm not that bad, right? I hope so, anyway. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can we... Aha, there we go. And there we go. Will I try Soul Frame? Probably not. My kind of game is like more sci-fi, and that Soul Frame is very fantasy. So I can't see myself enjoying that as much. Basically, unless it's got like a funny, funny robot in it, I'm not interested. I need AI in like every game that I play. I don't mean like AI control characters. I mean like actual AI. So yeah, I can't see myself probably playing Soul Frame. At least not at this point. Henlo Ebi, Henlo. Okay, let's head down. What level are we at right now? -2. Okay, so maybe iron soon. We are desperately running out of we need coal. I was gonna say running out of torches, but we're not exactly running out. We only have the one left. So we already are out, but it's a shame because I don't have dynamic lighting because I'm not using Optifine. I'm using sodium. So I'm gonna suffer when we when we run out. Burn logs, have charcoal. That would be a very smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Too bad I'm not very smart. Oh, -7, was it? Negative like 16, -14. I think Soul Frame's quite a bit away anyway. Yeah, it's quite a while away. Oh, okay. But yeah, my kind of game is very much like, sci-fi and well, basically just sci-fi. Oh, that reminds me. Cyberpunk looks like it's getting a new update soon. I'm excited for that. I think it's like what, 1.16? Oh, this is gold. I can't even mine this yet. What? No. Yeah, I hope you guys can see it because it's like really dark in here, but that's gold. I can't even mine it yet. Thank you so much, Shadow Santa, for the super chat. Thank you, yo. Hello, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Is there a good like level for coal? I don't know if there's like a set wide level for that. But I do want to get some, so maybe I'll just like, I don't know. Oh, zombie, that's not good. Chat, give me help. Where is the where's the coal? What level is coal? Charcoal? Yeah, good idea. Whoops. I will just make charcoal. It's gonna be easier, isn't it? Let's make it at the top of the mine. Hope some big fixes are gonna update. Yeah. I saw people speculating New Game Plus because they showed a trailer that had like V with gorilla arms in the start of the game. I think that's New Games Plus or New Game Plus. I honestly, I can't say I have too much interest in that, but I know lots of people have been waiting for it, so I hope they enjoy it if that is the case. Ooh, just dig straight down. I doubt that's gonna work out well for me. Let's put our little thing in here. Looking forward to a nice chill stream before you have to do stuff. Doesn't have to be long, Abby. You just have to die in a funny way. That's how you win at Minecraft. I'm not gonna die at all. I'm just that good at the game. I'm not gonna die at all. You have too little faith in me. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you all just how good I am at this game. I can't find coal below 0. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a more efficient way to do this. Actually, I think all wood items like burn the same. So if we make loads of planks, that should be good, right? There we go. I think that's true. Is that like an actual thing? Use sapling for fuel? That would have been a good idea as well, right? Faith in my comedic timing? Wow. I see how it is. No, it's okay. I see how it is. Oh, we still need to cook some food as well. Use 1 piece of chocolate to produce 8 more. That is the biggest brain thing I've ever heard. Why didn't I think of that? You are a giga brain. There we go! That would have been such a good idea. Wait. Oh no, 1 second, I need to cough. There we go. Can also do with making another furnace for food. Because I am running out of hunger pretty fast. There you go. So now we take charcoal out of here. put it in this furnace. Although I actually don't need any of this. That should last us long enough to cook 8 pieces of beef. Glad to have helped. Thank you. You feel bad for underestimating me? Yeah, you should. I am a Minecraft professional. Oh, I have an apple. Whoops. Like I said, I am a Minecraft professional. I know everything there is to know except for where to find ore. That I'm not very good at just yet, but hey. There we go. Now we can make some more torches. Here we go. Oh, nice. Tunnel vision, my beloved. Look, okay. I've seen those people talking about my tunnel vision recently. It's not my fault. I am blind. I have bad eyesight. That's my excuse. I have terrible eyesight and like my my right eye. That is my excuse. I'm just really slow. There we go. I'll leave these things to smelt some more while I head down. Hopefully we can find some iron though before we get to the gold. I'm gonna have to mine around it now, cause I can't mine. I should have moved the furnace further down now. I forget this is the version where like there's 64 blocks below Y0, so I'm in trouble now. Oh well, it's a nice little journey, right? I'm just gonna mine around it. The gold will be so useful because sometimes I can't find any gold. Which, you know, if you're going to the nether, is a very important thing to have. So at least I saved myself that trouble. But now strip mining is gonna be more awkward, right? Actually, what was this? This is like the third time I'm asking. What was the level for iron again? I forgot. Oh! No thank you! I don't want to go in there. What was the level for iron again? -16? Okay. Asking as a person with one eye that's significantly worse than the other. Have I ever closed my crafty eye to look at something distant? Yes, all the time. Like, that's actually how I see things that are really far away. I have to close my, my eye to look at, things. Oh! Hey, nice! Okay, there we go. We will, mine at this level then. But yeah, it happens all the time. My eyesight is so bad that I have to close my right eye to, see things that are really far away. Cause when that dice the good one, it looks really awkward because I usually am just having to like hold my hand over my eye. And then people like look at me weirdly, but I have to do that to be able to see because otherwise my eyesight's way too bad. Cause not even like squinting really fixes it unless I only squint one eye as well. Strip mining always sounds so much more yabai than it actually is. Strip mining doesn't sound yabai. You just have a dirty mind. That's not my problem. It's your fault for having a dirty mind, not mine. Oh, there we go. Let's make some more. Why did that? Oh, whoops. I had a really weird depth perception issue just then. Alright, there we go. Get a monocle for the bad eye to unlock true British mode. I don't think those are in style anymore. And even if they were, I don't think I'd be able to pull them off properly. Here's the cool music. It's not what I was listening to when I opened up the game, but it's still very nice to listen to. Can we please get some iron? I don't want to really go in here. Cause I don't have anything to fight with. Like, normally I build, some form of, like, shield. That's really hard if you don't have iron, because you kind of need iron to build a shield. This feels kinda, dangerous. I do know that caves are pretty good for these kind of things, but I am kind of, concerned. Ah! Oh, that's a bat. It's just a bet. I don't need to worry. It's nothing too scary. Oh, this is massive. Ah, spider! Okay. No, we're running. Where did they come from again? Should about to bust up the XP texture pack. I don't have an XP texture pack. No, I would never cheat in the block game. I would never. And this is gold, right? Yeah. Please, it's all just gold. Let's update the gravel. I was hoping there'd be like iron behind it, but nope. Oh, this is weird. Okay, well, let's just continue on our little journey. There we go. Nice. Caves are easy to get lost and die in. Yeah. We're just gonna continue and hope that we see iron, like, in whatever sort of weird strip mine this is. The thing is, though, I really hate the new terrain generation so much. Because, wait, why is there a block in the way? Because this block is so difficult to mine through. This music's very nice. Sorry, this is like making all my thoughts completely go away. I don't have a single thought in my head right now. God damn it. I think I'm just gonna make a new strip mine that isn't this one. We're gonna head 3 blocks out and we're gonna do this again. Thank you so much, Solly Morris, for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 3 probably isn't like the best now that iron. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, right? Even with the beacon at efficiency 5, you can't instant mine deep slate. Yeah, I don't like that. I think that you should be able to mine this more easily, especially like if iron only forms in these levels and you can't mine this that fast without an iron pickaxe. It just feels like a big screw you to the player, really. If you need iron to mine this quickly and you can't get iron without mining through it for hours, yeah, it's very annoying. This hardcore finding iron, both. It's really taking some time. When in case, keep torches on the right. That way you know the way back. Just keep torches to your left. That is the biggest brain idea. If we run into a cave, you're kidding me! I'm just a little bit mad. Just a little bit mad. How the hell did we find diamonds before iron? Look how many! There's like 3 here! 3 diamonds before iron. I'm just a little bit mad. Just a little bit. I want to see how many there are, but I think it's just the 3. Yeah. And it's like right on the outskirts of the tunnel as well. Well. Screw you too, Minecraft. Screw you too. Timer before iron. Yeah, no, this is the... I hate the new terrain generation so much. So much! Right, we're making a new tunnel now. Right, this is gonna be the one. We're gonna find iron first thing in this tunnel. Definitely, 100%. Minecraft, you mean the iron searching game? Look, it's just Ebi. Look, why do I hear a zombie? Why do I hear a zombie? I don't like that. Why do I hear a zombie? I feel like it's the cave, but I'm like, I know I shouldn't keep going. What is this iron? Come on! Please. Please. Just give me a little bit of iron. I'll be so happy. We're back at the diamonds again. God damn it. This game hates me so much. And I hate it. You know what? I hate it too. I hate this game too. There we go. Let's make another pickaxe. Like, seriously. Why? Who came up with these terrain generation changes? I hate them so much. You're convinced iron doesn't spawn in deep slate? This is the Y level I was given. -16. 1, 2, 3. There you go. If only we could make deep slate tools. See, I wouldn't be mad if we could make deep slate tools that like mine faster than iron but slower than faster than cobble but slower than iron. I would not mind that at all. Because then it would give a use to this like stupid block. And at least then, like, you wouldn't be struggling so much to mine it, right? I would be okay with that. But the fact the block is useless, and you have to mine through so much of it just to get any iron, and come on, please. Just a little bit of iron. Or I'm gonna throw myself into the nearest pool of lava. I'm not. I just want some iron, please. When I'm not playing hardcore, I'm playing casual to like mining. I like strip mining in the old versions of Minecraft. I don't like, honestly, I want to play 1.19 for the challenge, but I really just do not like it. I really do not like the new versions of Minecraft at all. I like you know, the what's it called? The stuff they like add. I'm fine with that. But I just hate how they've screwed over it. Strip mining. At least in the way that I'm used to it. There we go. You predict lapis lazuli. I've already seen lapis. I came across lapis in my way down. We've seen lapis, we've seen diamond, but we've not seen any iron at all. More likely iron at Y16. Oh, okay! Okay. We're gonna head up to Y16. Oh, I should probably block this off as well. Boop. There we go. So the only one unblocked is the good one. Oh, I shouldn't have. I should not have put that there. Right, Y16. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, 16. Easy. Iron, first thing. Come on. Gotta give me some iron. This is so much easier to mine through. If I'd have known, I would have been so happy. Come on. Come on, iron. Come on, iron, please. Just a little bit of iron, please. There you go. Come on, iron! Just... iron, please! Iron? Don't leave me hanging like this, please, iron. Come on. So how's everyone's day going? This might take a while. At least it's better than mining in deep slate. I hate deep slate so much. Alright, strip mining time. I'm giving up. Wonderful weather we're having. Yeah. Morning, Ebi. You've awoken. Ooh, good morning. I hope you slept well. Oh, here we go. Let's just strip mine. Come on. Please. Ah, yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I knew it! I knew this was the one! I could smell it. I could smell the iron. Let's go! How much? Really? Oh, there's more! Okay, we're good. It's really not a lot, though. That's really not a lot. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least we have a little bit, right? A little bit is a start. First try, because I'm just so good at the game. We have enough to make a single iron pickaxe. I'm not even sure I want to at this point. I'm too sad. I'm too sad. There you go. I don't know why I did that. Let's not make a ton of cobblestone slabs. No. Only 35 minutes to find iron. Yeah. Right, come on, give me some more. I wouldn't be mad if we had any more. I'd be very happy, in fact, if we had some more. Come on, please. Oh, whoops. Please, iron? Alright, oh, Manny, let me think of something to talk about. Oh yeah, so... I don't know if you guys know yet, or... I've talked about it, but not talked about it loads. So I have this, like, idea for a stream in my head that I've had for a while that I'm finally, like, acting on. I want to do, like, an unboxing stream. And, you know, if you guys know me... or been around for a while, you know that I talked about wanting to do, a Punish Raven merch unboxing. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I did actually buy everything that I wanted to get. I went out and I bought like a ton of merch for PGR. A lot of the pre-sale stuff. So it's like I'm still waiting on it to be there we go. I'm waiting on it to be shipped still, but it's all been bought. But I saw recently I saw some photos last night of what they actually look. My life flashed before my eyes just then. I'm not sure I want to get this iron anymore. My life just flashed before my eyes. Oh my god, they know I'm here too. Yes. So, I saw basically someone else posting pictures of the stuff that I bought, or like some of the stuff that I bought online. And it's just got me even more excited to get them back. I'm not gonna spoil what I got. Oh god damn it. Because I feel like you guys would just like facepalm. You knew what I bought. But oh no! I lost it! Damn it. But yeah. There's your yeah, I was gonna say there's your update, but like I'm excited because actually seeing what they look like in person, or like seeing pictures of them online, has made me so happy and so excited to get them for myself. There we go. Spider, do not go. Let me get this Lee. Oh, there's a few! Just a few Lee related items. I will it's not much of a spoiler because you guys already know that. There's a few just a few Lee related items in the list of merch that I bought. Just a couple. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Lee body pillow. I don't think they sell official Lee body pillows. Last time I checked, they didn't have any. How do I define a few? Well, you guys will see. I need to think about how to do it because I don't really have like a I don't have a good hand cam setup. And also, you guys have to see my rotting desk, which you know, it's kind of gross. But yeah. For last time I checked, they should be getting shipped in the next couple weeks to the proxy buyer, and then the proxy buyer will ship them then to me. So hopefully, like I don't know how long it's gonna take. if I had to guess, like the latest would probably be early December. The earliest would be like late September would probably, yeah. The earliest time to do the unboxing stream would be very late September, and the latest would probably be early December, depending on how things go with the shipping and stuff. Need a lead Daki to drool on? No, there's no lead Daki. I did not get a lead Daki. No. Oh, there you go. It's like, why when I talk about getting merch, you guys' first thought is Lee body pillow? Like, you guys should tell me something. It'd be cool if they had one. They don't though. I actually, if I buy something from them again, maybe I will, but I do want to get one of the figurines. I didn't know if it was more worth getting them from Taobao and shipping them through proxy buyer, or if it was like more worth it to get them from like a proper like figure buying store, cause they're sold like not on Taobao for people who aren't in China. That's the figures, not like the rest of the merch, but just the figures. And like I never had like an anime figure before. Oh, the gravel just updates. But like I don't know. I've seen pictures of the alpha one recently, and man, do I want it. And there's the alpha one, there's the like a live one, there's a Lucia one. If they ever one day make a Lee figurine, you can bet that I'm dropping everything to get it instantly. There's also like a little alpha Nendoroid. It also looks really cool. But yeah. The alpha one looks really nice. I've seen, well, it looks really, really, really nice, but the photos that I saw included like someone posting up close pictures of the statues, like the figurines butt, which, you know, pretty well sculpted, I will say. There we go. Gonna be Henlo. Oh, here we go. More iron. This was a good choice. Y16, very good choice. I think that's all for this little vein. The iron veins are a lot smaller than they used to be, which is really frustrating because why? I need more iron, damn it. All right. I need to cough again. So sorry. One sec. There we go. But yeah. I never had. Okay, so some of the stuff that I bought from the store includes like acrylic stands and stuff. I've never had an acrylic stand before, but I've never had a figurine. And now, like, you know, I really, really, really want one. Cause like all the pictures of people posting are like alphas and Lucias. It's just it's making me want the alpha statue. I don't need it, but I want it because it looks so cool. And the live figurine that got like delayed. I want that one too. Ah. I can't help it. PGR is rotting my brain. It's absolutely rotting my brain. Yesterday I went through and I did the memory rescue stuff because I had like 12 days left. So I got a ton of black cards from that. I'm now on 1,500 instead of 500. I got my SSS Wanshi, but now like I'm kind of out of all black cards. So let's hope that the next character that comes along isn't one that I really want. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Look on a figure too. It's like it hasn't been shipped yet. It's like still being worked on, I think, because they delayed it because they wanted to make sure it was perfect. But they are working on a live figure. Ooh, it's daytime. Cool. PGR is punishing Ebi. Yes, yes, it is. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love that game so much. Like, seriously, like this morning, it's because of how addicted I am, right? I do this thing where I wake up and I'm really exhausted, and I tell myself, "Hey, I'm gonna stay awake now," and I don't. I fall back asleep straight away. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play Punishing or even to stay awake." So I wake up and I do my dailies, and then I pass out straight after. Like, I'm so addicted to the game that I'll wake up just to play it, and then fall back asleep because I haven't got enough sleep that night. Was it turning night? Oh no! It's morning! Oh, okay, cool. I did turn off clouds, actually. I could have clouds on, but I turned them off. But yeah, no, I keep waking up just to do my dailies and then falling back asleep with my phone still open on PGR, and I'll wake up and my phone will be like as hot as the sun. Because of how long it's been on for. Oh, actually, speaking of which, there's a lot of broken glass on my phone right now. We're not gonna talk about that. I kind of shattered the screen protector and I don't have another one, so I keep getting tiny, like really fine shards of glass stuck in my fingers. Don't worry about it. It's fine, right? But Ebi, please. No. I dropped it today, right? I dropped it on like the corner of this is like the hard surface, and it shattered like the corner of the screen protector, like this the side of the screen protector, but it didn't like break it, you know, cleanly. It basically just pulverized the corner. So now that like whole section of the screen protector is literally just like tiny dust, like dust-sized shards of glass. I'm fine. But yeah, it's all just glass now. It's all just glass on that side of the phone. Like it's a sandy kind of glass. I'm fine. It's all good. Don't worry about me. But yeah, I need to remember to change that. Or like buy a new protector because I don't have any more, and that's like the main thing. I would have changed it by now, but I don't have another screen protector, so I can't. It's very sad. I didn't have a screen protector. Oh yeah, my bad. I mean, what was it? I talked to last stream about my iPad. That's getting worse. It's getting to the point where now when I play Project Sakai, I have to hold my iPad upside down how I normally would because there's so many like cracks on the screen that catch my fingers when I try and do slide notes. You'd think at that point I would change the screen protector, but it's just gonna get broken again within like a week. So I don't. I'm just gone, it's my life now. It's not as bad because it's like it's just like cracks and not shattered glass, like pulverized dusty glass. So I can get away with it, but yeah. Heavy is lethal to touchscreens? No! I've never shattered a screen. I've shattered screen protectors, but never the screen. I'm very good in that regard. The issue is that I'm not good at like I'm really good at like keeping phones safe, but I'm terrible when it comes to keeping away the spicy pillows. I'll say that. I'm prone to spicy pillows. I get spicy pillows all the time. Mostly because I drop my phone so much, like, but well, I drop my phone a lot. I drop my iPad a lot. But once I dropped my phone so much that like when I took it to the Apple store and I was like, hey, look, the screen's popping off. I don't know why that is. It won't go back on. The guy looked at it and he was like, you realize the battery is like expanded so much that it's popped the screen off. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, it's not safe to use anymore. And it's not safe to repair either. This is like a hazard. Why do you still have this? And I was like, I don't know. And then he just gave me a new one for free. Because it was under warranty. But yeah, like I'm prone to spicy pillows. That's like what I struggle with. It's always just spicy pillows. Let me get a bucket. Need a chest as well. So hard. Oh wait, whoops. Yes. Okay, right, chest. Put some stuff in here. Spicy pillows. Spicy pillows is like the sort of meme. Oh god, my mouse. It's a meme term for when the battery in a device expands and like looks like a pillow. When that means you're in danger, my friend. So it's not a good thing when it happens. But yeah, it's like a sort of jokey meme term for it. Something that's very, very, very dangerous. If you're not careful. Hello, hello, hello. Is it still day? Cool. You worried about my safety? No, I'm fine. I am fine. Don't worry about me. Is it still day? Oh, yeah. Not much time left, but it's still day. Let's get some water here. Nice. What's the worst that could happen? It catches on fire. That's why spicy pillows are not good. Still better than Samsung batteries. I don't think that's a fair thing to say. It was one phone. I mean, yeah, it was really bad when it happened, but it was one phone. And they fixed it. Definitely wasn't good, but I feel like cooling against them is you know, it's time to move on. Accidents happen, and sure, sometimes those accidents injure people when their phone's set on fire. But you know, it's just an accident. It's fine. Right. How do you make a? Is it like this? Wait. There we go. Oh wait. One more thing. And now we can also make I don't know. I was gonna make like a. I mean, that's a mine cart. I don't know what I was thinking about making. Helmet probably wouldn't do much, so let's wait and screw it. Helmet. Spicy pillows are just unexpected bucket warmers. Yeah. They're absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Makeshift thermite grenade is a selling point. Yeah, it's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature. It's not a safety hazard. It is a self-defense mechanism for when you're in those sticky situations and you need to get out quickly. Let's get that gold real quick, and then we'll head back up to mine even more iron. Okay. Gold. Thank you. It's quite a bit here. I only need 4 pieces, but this is that'll do. And then let's get the diamond as well. There we go. It just works. Exactly, it just works. Hello world. Well, all right. Hey, there we go. That's 4 whole diamonds. I don't know what I'll make with them, but we got him at least. Nice. There we go. Since a grenade, if you cook it too long in your pocket, it's your fault. That sounds like victim blaming. Look, I'm no expert, but that sounds like victim blaming to me. Oh no. All right. Let's head back into here and get some more iron, shall we? 1, 2, 3. How many combo pickaxes? Maybe I should have made one. Maybe that would have been useful, right? Henlo. Alright. There we go. Cooking your phone reminds you of the whole you can charge your phone in the microwave thing. Yeah, some people are a bit too gullible. Well, actually, I feel like that's... I don't know. A lot of people aren't very sorry, something just fell off my desk. They aren't very technologically literate, right? And with some good editing, you can convince people anything with their phones. Because a lot of people won't know. Like, microwaves to a lot of people are just like these mystical devices where you put things in and they use magic technology. Like, you know, spooky, you know, waves to cook things, right? And, you know, a lot of people, you know, won't know enough to know what those waves really are, even though it's in the name. And what they can do. And people think of like microwaves, think of like radioactive stuff, you know? People think radioactive and bad for you and stuff. So when you see people saying, "Oh yeah, put your phone in the microwave," it works. A lot of people don't understand what's going on well enough to, like, you know, understand that that's not how things work at all. And with some good editing, you can convince basically, you know, anyone who's not very technologically literate to think that that's how you do things. I just think a lot more people need to... Well, I think these things should be taught, you know. Like, I don't... I feel like some basic technological safety is, like, needed for a lot of people. Because some people will just not understand how things work, and that's fine. But if it means they do unsafe things, then that's not a fight anymore. You say the technological gnomes don't cook the food? Oh, no, no, no. It's definitely the gnomes. Oh, God. I need to stop. That's like a really cool looking mine shaft, but I do not want to go down there. But if you assume you'll understand something after it's explained to you. No, you got this. Everyone here is big brain. Everyone here would understand if it was explained to them. If they didn't already know. 1, 2, 3. Remember, chat, this is said by the shrimp who puts knives and toasters. She knows what she's doing. I do! Okay, right. No. Knives and toasters are only bad if they touch, like, the part where knives shouldn't touch, right? If the knife only touches the fleshy part of the toast or the bread, then you're good. Knives and toasters is fine, as long as you don't touch anything bad. If you're a skill professional, and you know what you're doing, where's the problem? Oh. Cause, like, look, okay, right. I'm a British person. I am very sorry to admit it, but I am British. And one of the things that the British people have, it's called a crumpet. It's called a crumpet, right? And it's this, like, little thick hockey puck-shaped sponge that you put in the toaster, and it comes out. It's really tasty, especially with some nice butter. But it's really, really thick. And those things are tiny, right? They're like, tiny little stinky sponge-shaped things. And... the issue with them is that, you know, you can't, like, get them out of the toaster. English muffin. It's not an English muffin! No! English muffins and crumpets are very different things. An English muffin and a crumpet is a very, 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 very different things that, like, look different, taste different, and completely different textures. Not even remotely similar. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, sorry. What I was getting at is that crumpets are, like, really thick. Like, really, really thick. And they are not very big. So you put them in the toaster, and then they're just lost in there. It's like you can't get them back out again. Even if you use the little toaster, like, pushy thing, and you push it down and the toast comes up. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You gotta stick a knife in there. There's no other way to get the toast out. Or the crumpets out, rather. You really... Look, okay, right? If you're not British, you don't understand. But you have to put the knife in the toaster to get the crumpets out. And it's fine because the crumpets are really squishy and really thick, and there's no chance of you touching the bad parts of the toaster. And why are you guys acting like that's crazy? No! Turn upside down. I'm not strong enough to turn the toaster upside down. I'm not, like, you know, I'm not a weightlifter. I can't lift up anything more than a glass of milk. I am not that strong. In fact, I'm very, very, very weak. Do I unplug the toaster first? No! That's going out of my way to do something. That's too much effort. I stick my knife in the toaster and I live to tell the tale. I live life on the edge, okay, right? I'm a rebel. I'm a dangerous shrimp. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just gotta live a little, guys. Come on. You guys just gotta live. Toasters are light. Though, what kind of toasters do you have? Yeah, sure, if the toaster's empty and has, like, when I say empty, I mean, like, no toast. I mean, like, no electronics in it at all. It's just a plastic shell. Sorry, I'm getting way too into this. But... I feel very strongly about this issue, okay? I feel very strongly about it. Crumpets are really thick. There's no chance of you touching anything bad if you stick the knife in the and like when I say stick a knife in the toaster, I don't mean in the toaster. I stick it in the crumpet and pull the crumpet out the toaster that way. I don't stick the knife in, like, I don't go, oh yes, knife, toaster, stick it in there. I put the knife in the crumpet and pull the crumpet out the toaster. That's not a crazy thing to do, right? Come on. You're making me feel like I'm going insane here. Stop with the Ebi ... No! You stick the knife in the crumpet and pull the crumpet out the toaster. You're welcome. Ebi pro tip: don't kill yourself with that little piece of information. But you know, if you're sensible, you can stick knives anywhere and live to tell the tale. Probably not anywhere, but like toasters are fine. There's something wrong with bathing with your toaster. That's not what I'm saying! No! Okay, having a toaster bath, right? No, okay, having a toaster bath and getting your crumpet out the toaster with a knife are two different things! Only one of them is going to do any permanent damage to you, okay? And it's not the knife toaster. You guys are just safety nerds. You guys, that's what it is. You guys are just nerds. No. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. You guys are just safety nerds. I don't want to hear any of your weird safety nerd talk. You wanna know what's more dangerous than that? Probably. I mean, don't quote me on this. It's probably not correct. But you wanna know what's more dangerous? Getting a car is probably more dangerous than sticking a knife in a crumpet to get it out the toaster. So don't fact check me on that. Don't fact check me on that. But you know. But you're wearing shoes while holding the toaster knife, right? What does shoes have anything to do with it? No, unless you mean grounding myself. But like, my feet are on the floor. I wear socks. Ebi is more dangerous than crumpet knife. That I will agree with. Look, some of you guys have never stuck a knife in the toaster, and it shows. It shows, okay? You guys are too concerned about safety and not dying, not getting electrocuted. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You guys are just shaming me for being more innovative with my crumpet extraction methods than you could ever be. It's not my fault. I'm just cooler than you guys. Only cool people stick knives in toasters and to get the crumpets out. This stream's getting bad, isn't it? Oh, you're gonna get my channel taken down for like promoting unsafe advice. Oh god, I did not think that through. If at any point my channel disappears mid-stream, it was a nice run. We had a good run there. All I'm saying is if you stick a knife in the crumpet, and not in the toaster itself, but in the crumpet in the toaster, it's insulated. That's how insulation works. Because putting a knife in the crumpet part of the toaster is like having plastic around a wire. You can touch a wire if it's got plastic around it. So why can you not touch the knife if it's got crumpet around it? Come on. You guys gotta like back me up here. The wire has like plastic around it to insulate it. My knife has crumpet around it to insulate it. It's the same thing. Stop saying Ebi! I am a sensible shrimp. I know it's not like treat it like a game of Operation, right? You guys have played Operation, the game where it's like you have to like pull the little plasticky bits, and if you touch the metal, then it like buzzes. No, it's like that. You just gotta be careful, have some precision. My crumpets are made of plastic. I don't think dough is a good electrical conductor. It might just be me. I don't think crumpet dough is good at conducting electricity. Otherwise, why is it be made out of crumpets and not out of metal? Thank you so you don't change with the membership. Thank you. This is some galaxy brain level stuff. Yes! Because I'm just that big brain. Thank you. I feel very validated right now. I'm glad someone appreciates what I have to say. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Is water in dough? Well, I'm not talking like wet dough. I'm talking after it's been cooked to make the crumpet and then toasted. If there's any water left in your toast after you've toasted it, then there's a problem with your toaster. Toast shouldn't be wet. I don't think that's like some sort of weird, you know, revelation. I don't think toast should be wet. Thank you so much, Felix, for the super chat. No! I'm onto something here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are treating me like you're concerned parents right now. And I am a grown-ass shrimp, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sorry for the super chat. Thank you, Ebi. What do you mean, Ebi? I'm a grown-ass shrimp, okay? I can... This is science. This is science with Ebi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Never leave Ebi without adult supervision. No! Oh, this is iron. Cool. You guys had a physics lesson, right? Things that conduct electricity. Metal. Because metal, like the electrons, free in the lattice structure, the something electrons move. Cool. We're good. Okay, right. It's been a while since I did physics. Could you believe I was like actually good at it at some point? Your crumpets aren't exactly known for their ability to conduct electricity. Thank you so much, everyone, for the super chat. Thank you. Been ages since you've been able to catch my stream. Good to know my unwavering attention to safety hasn't changed. Yep, that's what I'm known for. My unwavering attention to safety. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. There you go. To science, he says, I'm talking about knifing a toaster. No! I didn't say knife the toaster! I said knife the crumpet and stick the... It's like talking to a collective big brick wall. You guys just hate me because I'm speaking the truth. Thank you so much, Hydrochloric, for the super chat. Thank you. To be fair, it's safe to stick metal into a toaster. Thank you! Worst case, you salt the elements, it's too hot. Toaster's plastic and arson goes burr. Thank you! Finally! A voice of reason that isn't just my own. I'm glad you have my back. See, I like you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're with me on this one. You're on the right side of history here. Except being a brick wall, no. I'm going through every stage of a conspiracy theory. This is not a conspiracy theory! It's not a conspiracy theory! God damn it! Maybe with like non-British toasters, maybe there's like something different with them. Maybe they're just not as safe as British toasters. Maybe British toasters were meant to put knives in them, because I don't see an issue when I put my knife in the toaster. Okay? Maybe it's just the good old British toasters, but I, right, don't see an issue with it. The modern toaster had the lift function, but that's the point! Crumpets are too small for the lift function to work! The crumpets are too tiny! Have you guys seen a crumpet before? Those things are like half the size of a regular slice of toast. You can't let them out with the lift function. You have to use a knife, even with a lift function. Shrimp going British, yeah, no, I'm angry right now, oh boy! Blimey, this is really getting me riled up. Yes, very, very angry right now. I'm gonna just use a fork instead. No! It has to be... The forks... Okay, right. Forks are curved. It's more easy to, like, poke something you shouldn't with a fork. Especially because they're, like, more sharp. And they're, like, you know, at a weird angle. Knives are straight. You just do a little stab, you pull it back out, all good. Oh, boy. You stuck a fork in an outlet. You did a lot of things. Fork? What? Is that like not how you say it? Fork? What? If I go full British, you don't want me to say fork? See, now I don't even sound posh. I sound more like, what's the word? I don't even sound posh. I'm so angry. I don't even sound posh anymore. I just sound really... I sound really pissed off. God damn it. Okay. I was too angry to be posh. No, it's just getting angry. Oh god, lava. Okay, cool. There you go. Real question, can a crumpets have a lightning strike? Probably. I don't think crumpets are good at conducting electricity. Actually, right, there's gotta be some sort of like research study done out there that like, you know, gives some sort of measure of electrical conductivity of a crumpet. I want to know that. British people have 2 modes, posh and roadman. Nice. Thank you so much, Mango, for the super chat. Thank you. I'm emoting age. No. It's just I got too angry to be posh anymore. I just thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. No, I got too angry to be posh. Thank you so much. That's how that's how Shizu and Rainy, when we went to play golf, they were laughing at me because that's what I sounded like. I was getting so into it. Like, I was getting really tilted, and I just went full like roadman British accent, and they were laughing at me. Thank you so much, Carrots Works, for the super chat. Thank you. Maybe using a horizontal opening toaster, nothing gets stuck in it. It's easy to clean too. A horizontal opening toaster. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know, actually, has anyone ever seen the toasters that are like conveyor belts? These are like really posh. I've only ever seen them in hotels before. Well, hotel singular, because it's just this one hotel that I've been to that had that when I was like a really young shrimp. But it was the coolest thing, right? So, a toaster oven? What's a toaster oven? Anyway, like you put the toaster on the little conveyor belt and it like goes back into the toaster, and then when it's good, it drops down the back and it like slides out. It's so cool. That's like the best kind of toaster. I was doing like hand gestures, hand movements that you couldn't see, but like it's the best kind of toaster. Is the conveyor belt toaster that like pushes it back in, and you sloop and then it comes back out. Apparently, because carpets are full of air, they are considered an insulator, so they're not in fact conducting electricity. Thank you. Right, look, there we go. It's been concluded. Crumpets do not conduct electricity. They are an insulator. I am right. You guys are wrong. I win. Crumpets do not conduct electricity. We are good. That concludes my massive rant. Oh, god damn it. Did you say crumpets are very dense? No, like, cause like, how do I say this? The texture of crumpets, like the actual dough, the dough is dense, but it's like a sponge kind of texture. They have these massive like spongy holes in them. So it's like, what's it called? The dough is really dense. So when you got like a good doughy bite of a crumpet, it's really dense. But like, there's loads of holes in it. It's such a weird thing to explain because the texture of the crumpet is why I love them so much. But you can't really explain it. It's very doughy, like, texture. The dough is dense like heavy. Wow, I'm ending my stream here. Thank you. You guys they mean to me? What do they do to you guys? What have I done to you guys? No. I have been nothing but nice to you. And yet you come into my stream and you call me dense. Heavy? What do you mean heavy? Dot. You know what the problem is? The knife? No, because if the knife is in the dough, the dough is an insulator. He's so much hydro click with the super chat full of air just like inside her head. You guys are really mean to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can I just like go a day without getting bullied? That would be awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm one of the people who talks at literally 800 miles per hour. Yes, very much so. I feel so bad for anyone who doesn't natively speak English who watches my streams, because it must be so hard to follow along what I'm saying. Even if you natively speak English, it's probably difficult to follow along with what I'm saying. But my brain works faster than my mouth has time to catch up with, so sometimes I just slur my words completely. Especially when I'm really riled up like this. I talk so fast. I've definitely convinced you to make some crumpets though. Crumpets are awesome. If you make some, please, let me see. I want to see them. I want to see what homemade crumpets look like. Thank you so much, Felix, for the super chat. Thank you. No? What do you mean, no? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, N00 for the super chat. Thank you. Skip the middleman, just toast the knife. That might be the issue. That's what's probably gonna burn your house down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrew Young, for the membership. Thank you. 1 hour passes, isn't it? Glad you could believe in proving me wrong. Ah, look, I'm doing great. I'm doing so good. I'm really, you know, showing how good I can be at Minecraft. I say, having only just gotten enough iron to make a full iron armor. Thank you so much, Medmax, for the super chat. Thank you, Toastafund. Is that supposed to be saying it in a British accent? Toastafund. There we go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It will. I mean, I don't need a new toaster, but if I ever do, it's gonna go towards the new toaster. Maybe I should get one of those like fancy hotel ones. They look so cool. They're probably stupidly expensive, but like they feel posh. So, as a non-native English speaker, you understand me much better than you do American English ones. Really? I have like a sort of weird American accent for like 90% of the time. It's only when I go full British that like I let go of the American accent. But if you can understand me, I'm really happy. I'm glad I'm intelligible, yay! You saw a touchscreen one for $400? $400? For a touchscreen why does a toaster need a touchscreen? Like, what functionality does that add that, like, you know, a little dial doesn't give you? Why do you need a touchscreen on your toaster? Okay, right. When that's done... Oh, yeah, when this is done, I'll, stick some gold in it. Or maybe I can do that now. That's gonna run out before it's time to finish. Put the saplings in then. How's he supposed to lick your toaster without touchscreen? What? You guys scare me. Makes it more appealing to investors. Alright. You can hear what I say, just understanding my meaning is the problem. Well, that's understandable. I'm very difficult to understand because I don't say anything worth understanding. Oh no. You scare I scare you I'm not Knife Shrimp! Stop calling me Knife Shrimp! Knife in the crumpet in the toaster is just efficient, right? It's efficiency. Understanding Ebi is a skill of its own. Oh damn it. Maybe it has a knife setting. You guys just bully me too much. That's it. It's fine. No, I see how it is. I understand it. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Why do I have 2 crafting tables? Oh, I know why. Thank you so much, Tetsu, for the super chat. Thank you! Crumpet pics and you have them into Discord server. You're guessing. Yes, please do! Show them in the Discord server. Let me see them. I wanna see your crumpet pics. Let me see the crumpets! You guys ever toast crumpets or make some good crumpets? Please send them to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, the crumpets are awesome. If you studied the blade, yeah, I can say that now. That's like the very posh way of saying I stick my knife into the toaster. I studied the blade. Understanding Ebi, easy. Lee, Wanchi, Lee, Roland, Cabo. I feel called out. I am an open book to you guys. I really am. What was it? I was maybe I shouldn't say this. I was talking to the Discord mods about something I was working on. Should I say this? Should I? It's like PGR related that I was like working on, and they knew exactly like what character I was thinking about, just without me even saying anything. I'm an open book. I don't like it. You guys just read my mind at this point. There you go. Which mean they're toasted with adjustable slots. What does that mean? Adjustable slots on a toaster. I feel like I'm that is like a phrase, just something I've never heard before. What does adjustable slots on a toaster mean? That's what crumpets are. Have you found them? Crumpets are awesome. Seriously, so good. Whoever said crumpets are English muffins, I want to cry because they are very different things. English muffins are like I've never had them before because I don't really like the way, like, from looking at them, the texture doesn't look like something I'll enjoy. But it's kind of like a squished, dense bread roll that you just kind of like cut in half and you toast. Well, that's one way to do it anyway. Whereas like crumpets are very dense with loads of air in them. Very cool. Actually, this is gonna sound really cursed, but like the closest thing I could probably compare crumpets to in terms of like inside texture is like probably ciabatta bread in terms of like density. It's like more dense than ciabatta bread, but that kind of like dense with like loads of holes and like air holes in it. So that's probably the best comparison I have if you haven't tried crumpets before. Heavy's a squish bread roll. I mean, it's probably an insult, but it sounds kind of cute, so I'll take it. Alright, there we go. Well, bread, ciabatta bread. Am I pronouncing it wrong? That's how Shinpei's always pronounced it, ciabatta. Thank you, kind of for translating. That's how Shinpei's always pronounced it. That's not how like it's probably pronounced, you know, generally speaking, but that's how I've always pronounced it. I said it right. Okay, you guys are making me doubt myself for a second. You guys are making me doubt myself. Ciabatta bread is like one of the most underrated types of bread, I think. It's so good, but it's so underrated. You just never heard people say the word. Ah, okay. Pronounce it correctly. Thank you! I feel happy now. I was so worried. It's really good though. But yeah, ciabatta bread is probably the closest kind of thing in terms of like texture to crumpets. It's not very similar because the crumpets are like more denser, and the holes are like more frequent. But it is that kind of like thing. Just going to Google Translate if in doubt. Good idea. I never even thought to do that. Crumpets feel like non-sweet cakes, fluffy and bready. Yeah. Like very sort of dense, but there's loads of like air holes in them and stuff. It's really cool. Hey, more iron! Thank you, game! I think at some point we'll sort of get to a point where we're getting diminishing returns. I think it's not like the right... It's a very fancy phrase. But what I mean by that is like if we keep mining, eventually get to a point where we use more iron mining than we would get back from mining. And that's when I think we should probably stop, so... Ah, yes. Where you're from, everyone just calls everything bread. That feels like a Stanley Parable bit. You know, like the whole bucket thing? That feels like a Stanley Parable-esque bit. Oh, water. What is it doing here? Nah, it doesn't really work. I didn't say it right. I won't shut up. I'm unfunny. Oh! Okay, that's not going towards me. Okay, I was very worried for a second then. I saw lava, I was like, oh god, no. Cool, that's tunnel finished. Let's head back. Yeah, jump scared when your pickaxe breaks when you're mining sometimes. Yeah, me too. As well, like, what is it? I hate when like you're mining under a mountain biome and silverfish come out the rocks. I really hate that so much. Pizza is sauce bread. I mean, where's the lie? That's just factual. What's like this yard? Oh god. My sleep schedule's getting worse and worse, right? Okay, so... Oh, sorry, that felt really good. My sleep schedule's getting worse because, I'm now, like, sleeping at 4 AM and waking up at midday. It's really bad, and, like, even that, I'm still exhausted. Last night, at around midnight, I was struggling to stay awake, and you'd think that would normally be the time when people go to bed. But I was like, nah, I'll stay awake. And then by 4 AM, I was bouncing off the walls. It's so weird. Wait, what is it though? Because I feel really tired at around, like, you know, midnight, 1 AM. But then by the time 4 AM comes around, I'm not tired anymore. There's gotta be some sort of scientific term for this. Why am I not tired the later it gets into the night? Why is it the later it gets into the night, the more awake I am? Like, what is the science behind that? Because I'm really curious. It makes it so hard to actually fall asleep at 5 AM. Because I'm really awake then. Or like 4 AM because I'm really awake. Hey, coal? I'll take it. I mean, I was not expecting this, but I'll gladly take this coal. Heavy sleeps right before you and you work night shifts. Does VTubing count as a night shift? Does streaming? I mean, actually, I'm streaming at 2 PM. What am I talking about? This is a night shift somewhere in the world, right? This is a night shift somewhere in the world. Circadian rhythms backwards because I never go outside. That too. But actually, no, the one time I did go outside was Shizuko and Rainy. I was like tired for days after that. Just so exhausted from how much I'd walked. It took me days to recover from how like exhausted I just felt after, like, you know, talking to people for so long and actually doing things. And also the collab with Rita that night as well. Yeah, did you guys see the collab with Rita that I did recently? It was the Genshin GeoGuessr one. Did any of you guys actually watch that? Because it was so much fun. For anyone who doesn't know, my good old friend I've never said that phrase before. My incredible friend, Rita, invited me to some Genshin GeoGuessr in which she prepared a bunch of like screenshots of Genshin locations and gave me a map and was like, yeah, so we're gonna like show you the screenshot and you'll have to pinpoint on the map exactly where you think Lumine is standing. And I did so well. Some of them I was very close with, but chat said that it wasn't close enough, which, you know, I actually agree with. But for a lot of them, like, I was like exactly where she was standing. It was kind of like scary. There's one as well, like in Inazuma, in like the sort of it's by Tenshikaku, right? And it was like the shrine by Tenshikaku. And I remember she was standing on the bridge right in front of the shrine. And I could pinpoint exactly on the bridge where she was standing. I was so proud of myself. I have played Genshin so much. Yeah, it's on Rita's channel. If you look up Rita Kamishiro. But yes, if you ever get like some spare time and want to watch me a big brain some Genshin locations using like the shadows and like like, so for context, right, the first one that she showed me was Storm Terror's Lair, and I was able to even work out like, you know, the way I worked it out is by looking at like what Rita was looking at, and then using like almost the viewing angle to sort of triangulate backwards and find out where she was standing exactly. It was a really clever method that actually worked. Because I just play Genshin too much. And for the record, I didn't have any of the waypoints, unless it was Inazuma. I didn't have any of the waypoints, or like, Statue of the Seven to go off of. I had to do it all from memory. So when, if a screenshot had like a statue or like a waypoint, I had to like memorize, use my memory to work out where that waypoint actually is on the map. But yeah, sorry, I'm so proud of that. Like, it's, it was, like a week ago. Actually, a week ago to the day. But it was so much fun. Seriously, so much fun. Next to a blindfolded, I don't think that'd be more like pin the tail on the donkey, right? Say you're Natic without saying you're Natic. No, it was so funny because, I think the final score was like, I got 10-4, I think, in terms of like correct versus incorrect. The 4 that I got incorrect, you can work out why. It was either chat said I wasn't close enough, but I was in the sort of general area, or in like one case I was completely off. But yeah, it was a really, really, really fun game. 1, 2, 3. Rita, like, I think a lot of people don't appreciate how much effort Rita puts into her collabs. Because I've done 2 collabs with Rita recently, and both times she's prepared full scripts of what she's gonna say. Once again, took off again. And I actually unmuted myself, then instead I pressed the button twice. I'm sorry if you heard that. She's prepared full scripts. She, like, prepared, you know, slideshows. She gets everyone to set up, like, their, the canvas and stuff so she can see them. I have never, ever put that much effort into anything in my life. And she puts that much effort into collabs consistently. I cannot even begin to describe just how incredible Rita is. Like, if you're not subscribed to her, I don't know why you wouldn't be, because she loves streaming so much. And she really puts so much effort into everything that she does. I was really blown away by it, because she was like, oh yeah, I prepared 30 screenshots for you. I was like, 30?! And for every single one of them, she took the map, she got, like, you know, slides for everything. She took where they were on the map, she took, you know, screenshots in the location, making sure that every location was different, and that every location had, like, you know, she wouldn't just take pictures of random locations, she always had something that had, like, a very obvious, like, hint to it as well. She had hints for every single location as well, written down that she could give me if I needed them. Like, and in the end, we didn't even use, like, half of the screenshots that she provided. She provided 30 and we used 14. It was really insane. Like, I cannot describe just how much effort she puts into everything she does. It is seriously incredible. I don't know. I just wanted to, like, you know, have a Rita appreciation hours, because she's really awesome. I love her so much. But like, you don't see that side of you know, her streams. No one ever sort of sees the kind of background preparation. But I've never seen anyone prepare for a stream as hard as she did. Even for the debate stream that we did as well, because that was like something I did a while back. She prepared so much. Like, it was, I cannot begin to describe just how much she puts into her streams. She really puts 110% in. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Rita does steak knives and toasters? No! Only I do, and that's why I am just so incredibly cool. Rita is cool. I really agree. But no, I really wanted to talk about that for a sec, though, because, like I said, I appreciate all the work Rita puts into her, like, collabs and stuff. And no one will ever see the sort of background and behind-the-scenes stuff. But every time I've done a collab with her, she's been so prepared. Even like my first collab that I did with her when I joined the Prison Minecraft server, like, she had so much prepared for me to make sure that everything was, like, gonna run smoothly. I had, like, you know, folders of, like, the mods I might need, like, fabric and stuff. Like a Google Doc explaining what to do. She's awesome. She's so awesome. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Feels like I died in under an hour. No! I think I'm gonna survive way longer than that. We've been on for 1 hour and 36 so far, so already I'm doing pretty good, but yeah. It's iron that's the biggest issue for me at the I see we're doing alright on it, but it's still posing a big issue. Oh, whoops! I forgot there's water there. Oh, no, that's going badly. That didn't happen. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There we go. I was gonna say something and I forgot it. I'm having a ton of Ebi moments today. It is just this sort of terrible sleep schedule all catching up to me. What time is it right now? Oh, it's 3:36. Cool. I'm lucky we haven't encountered many mobs yet. That's gonna be a problem, I think, in the nether, because my PvE Minecraft skills are very unrefined at the moment. I haven't played in a very long time, so. Hi. It's very dark. I wish I had the dynamic lighting mod installed, but I do not. Is it bad that I want to talk more about PGR. Oh, wait. That's another game we can talk about. Oh! That reminds me. Related. I saw... There's like a gacha game that I saw recently that went into, closed beta. And it looks really, really interesting. I wasn't able to get into the beta because it didn't include the UK. It was like, US, Canada, Australia, Malaysia, I think, were like the, regions that it was, open to. So I could not get in. But it's like... I think it's like Higan Arathil or something. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's such a weird looking name. But actual like screenshots of like what it looks like in game and some sort of very early footage I've seen of it looks so cool. I don't know how to describe it. It looks very high quality. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it. I've just had to look at it, but it's on my radar at the moment. It seems to be kind of like not very sort of spoken about because it is only in beta at the moment. But like, I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm very interested to see what happens. But yeah, Higan something. No, it's like Higan Eruthil. ERUTHYLL. Such a weird spelling. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's really cool. Heavy Space Glitch 1? No! It's like Higan Eruthil. That's the name of it, or something. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, but it's HIGAN. And then, like, colon, ERUTHYLL. Guys, stop treating me like I'm crazy! I know what I'm talking about. Sort of. There you go. But anyway, yeah. It is on my radar at the moment. It does look super cool. Yeah! It looks so cool! Am I dead yet? No, I'm doing good. You gonna play it when it comes out? Yeah, me too! The more I see about it, the more excited I get. Because it looks like a sort of, turn-based thing. Which, looks kind of interesting. But I am very, very intrigued to see how it plays. And I'm looking forward to, giving it a go when it comes out of beta. Because like I said, it wasn't open to the UK! And I was like, no! So sad about that, but yeah. What is it? My brain is not working. Like what now? Higan Arathil! HIGAN. It's like a new gacha game. It's like not. No one's gonna really heard about it because it's not like well known about yet. But it looks really, really cool. Just look it up. I promise. It looks really cool. Thank you! Finally! Thank you, Gun Window. I'm glad that you were able to get that. I'm glad you were able to get that. Someone said it looked kind of like Honkai-esque, and I see that. Yeah. Definitely see that. Speaking of which, I'm really looking forward to, Honkai Star Rail. I'm like, what is it? I think I mentioned this before. I'm kind of on an indefinite Honkai break at the moment. Mostly because I don't know. I have some issues with something that was spoiled for me. I have some issues with like what's gonna happen. I don't really want to like play it. But Honkai Star Rail I'm really looking forward to. Because I'm hoping they go down the Genshin route of like, you know, all the characters, none of the character death. And that would be awesome. I would love that. First it was Honkai, yeah. I really do want to play Honkai Star Rail though. I know very little about it and I want to keep it that way. But I am really, really, really interested. I cannot wait to play it whenever it comes out. Maybe does not want to play the Mr. Bean section. Oh no! How did you know? Don't spoil it for everyone else. It's a section where you play as Mr. Bean. In the Honkai universe. Taking on Kiana and Bronya. I just want some more. I think this is the sort of diminishing returns I was talking about now. We are getting into that kind of territory, aren't we? Alright. But yeah. PGR has kind of like filled the... Well, PGR is like, how do I say this? Without PGR is like my favorite out of PGR and Honkai at the moment. I much prefer PGR's story and gameplay to Honkai's. So I don't really have much reason to play Honkai anymore because I never really cared too much about the characters. Well, not characters, sorry. I like never cared about the gacha in Honkai because there's only a few characters that I really like. So the gacha was something I never really cared too much about. The gameplay I was never really, you know, too into. But no, it's what's it called? Brain no work. Yeah, PGR is kind of filling that Honkai hole at the moment. Because especially, like, I never played Honkai outside of streams. I would play for the story and then, like, end. And I would not go back to the game outside of streams because I just didn't really see the need to. I played it only for the story. Whereas with PGR, I'm playing it for the story and for the gameplay and for the characters. And because I just love the game so much. And, yeah, it's so hard for me to put, Honkai down. Not Honkai, it's hard for me to put PGR down! Whereas with Honkai, I only really played it for the story. Like PGI is a much friendlier UI over the mess that is Honkai. Oh yeah, Honkai is so difficult to navigate. That's part of the reason why I don't really play it outside of stream. I am too overwhelmed by the way it looks. The game's been around for so long now that when I look at the game, I don't know where to start. And so with PGR, it's like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. There's like, it's really clean. I know where to go if I want to do something particular. The tutorials like are everywhere. Whereas with the Honkai, I'm like, what am I looking at? What is this menu? Where am I going? I feel lost. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. But yeah. You like Honkai, but PGR really caught you. Yeah. That's how I feel. I especially feel in the second part of the message that I will not read out, but that is very based of you. I feel like PGR is very satisfying. Exactly. That's really it. PGR feels satisfying to play. And I do really like... this is... Okay, right. This is gonna be a very hot take. You guys ready for my hot take right now? And this is probably gonna start a sort of debate. And if it does, I'm like curious to see what you guys have to say about it. I like how PGR does storytelling more than I like how Honkai does storytelling. Not in the way that it's presented, necessarily. I do really like the visual novel style, though. But in the way that PGR is able to do, tragedy, like, and you know, sad moments without killing off a character. And I really like that. I never thought how much I would appreciate that as like a sort of, I guess, like, what's it called? It's like it's like a sort of storytelling method. I never thought how much I'd appreciate being able to tell a sad story without killing off a character. Because, and this is something I've been too scared to talk about. Because Honkai, a lot of like the pain comes from like seeing a character that, you know, you really like get killed off. And that's not everything they do. That's not everything they do. But in PGR, they have found a way to tell a story that doesn't involve killing anyone off. In fact, if anything, that makes them even more tragic. If you play through Selena's interlude, you are met with such like a massive amount of pain. Because it's when someone doesn't die, it's prolonged suffering. You know? And that can be even worse than like death in some cases. When I played Selena's story, it really made me appreciate just how well PGR tells their stories. In comparison to Honkai. Because being able to tell a sad story that doesn't have a happy ending without killing someone off to tell that story, it's very refreshing. I don't think it should be refreshing, but it is. The punishing part is real, yeah. I haven't, like, I don't want to speak too much about this because obviously I'm not very far into the PGR main story. So I can't talk about that. But even, like, Wanshi's story as well, that featured very big elements of, like, mental, like, torture isn't the right word, like, turmoil? Mental conflict. And, you know, you even realize at some point that Babylonia isn't, you know, the perfect, you know, good side that you always thought it was. The more you play the story, the more you realize that Babylonia really isn't, like, the best of places as well. And I really appreciate, like, a Marley Gray sort of story, where you're not even, like, sure you're fighting with the good guys. You're just fighting for what you think is right. And, I don't know, playing PGR has made me appreciate just how good the PGR story is, and has made me see flaws in Honkai's story. Especially because, like, the next arc was what got spoiled for me. I'm not gonna say anything else, but the next arc got spoiled for me. And knowing what happens at the end of the next arc has made me, again, it's making me realize that, yeah, you can tell a good story without killing people off. And I wish that was explored more. I don't know. I still love Honkai's story because the actual animations in Honkai are brilliant. I love them so much. I love how emotional the cutscenes are. But like you can, it's okay to tell tragedy where someone doesn't die at the end. It's okay. Not everyone has to die for a story to be sad. And like I said, PGR's really made me appreciate that. Face morally great story joy. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I loved how Honkai's story made me feel sad, but I didn't like how it keeps killing off characters. Because my love for games, and specifically gacha games, comes from being able to form, like, what is it? Emotional connections with the characters that I play. If that makes any sense to you guys. My love for, like, I get into a game through the characters, and if that character ever got killed off, I would feel sad because there'd be no more content for that character, you know? I know in Honkai they like, you know, bringing back alternate versions of the same characters, and that's not really the same for me because it's not the same character. Like you see, sort of, I guess to bring up Himiko, who I'm gonna bring up because you know her thing happens very early on in the game, so I feel like I'm not gonna be spoiling much by mentioning Himiko. But when you see like alternate versions of Himiko, or like past versions of Himiko, it really isn't the same as like if she would still be alive, you know. Yeah. And people like feel like the characters need to get killed because they need to know that stakes are real, the story's not blowing out of proportion. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that point as well. I think it's really like good to understand that there were real stakes at hand, and that's something that, you know, Honkai establishes really early on. But also I don't know if killing off characters is the best way to do it. If that makes sense. I feel like with a little bit more time, you could like. I don't have all the answers. I am not a story writer. I'm most of a fan fiction writer. But I would have loved to have seen a way to convey the sort of tragedy that is, you know, the Honkai without having to kill off like a lot of the characters that you've grown really attached to. I mean, even stuff like Owl. For instance, to bring up Owl, Owl really hit me, but I only knew Owl for like, you know, for like an hour at most. But I feel like, you know, loads of Owls, or like characters like Owl could have been like another way to maybe do that without killing off the main characters. Maybe instead of killing off characters, people should give them internal scars to be more impactful. Yeah, that definitely. And again, like One Scene Selena are perfect examples of that. I really think playing the most recent PGR content has given me an appreciation as to how dark stories can get without having to kill characters. Because they did it perfectly. They did it so well. Or severe injury and they have to retire. That too! No, that could have been great! Honestly. Because then at that point, you've got to deal with like their emotional torment of them wanting to help, you know, other people, but being unable to do it. And that could be such an interesting thing to explore. You know? Imagine if you're someone who has wanted nothing but to help other people, and then one day, you know, you're stopped. You can't do that anymore. Something happens to you. It doesn't kill you, but it makes you wish you were dead because you can't do. You're useless now. You can't like. Well, you think you're useless. You can't do anything. I think that would have been a really interesting take. I don't know. Sorry, this is like. I'm not saying the Honkai story is bad. Like I said, I love Honkai and I love the story, but you know, knowing what happens in the future, like arc that, you know, I had not played yet, it does make me just feel like, you know, at some point, I don't know how it's gonna happen. So again, I'm talking based off stuff that I have not played. I do want to keep saying this. I just know what the end result is, but at some point, you know, killing off characters, I don't want to say feels cheap, but there are other ways to make that same sort of effect without killing other characters off. And that's my Ebi hot take of the day. But yeah, no. I really agree with the idea of maybe like not killing someone off, but making them unable to help in a way that they feel like they can or they want to. So yeah. Okay, let's go with PGI's better highs. Exactly. That's exactly my thought on it. Like I said, it's kind of a hot take because I know how beloved Tonkai's story is, but I do love how PGR doesn't kill off characters, it just makes them suffer. Because that makes it sound kind of sadistic. I'm not, but it's like, that way you can still like keep your attachments to characters. But like, you know, wanting to hug a character, for me, is a stronger feeling than like being sad that they are no longer around. Wanting to comfort a character through like their pain is a much more emotionally moving thing for me than grieving a character. Does that make sense? So like Selena, wanting to give Selena a hug, it would be such a stronger feeling than like, oh well, Selena's dead, oh no. But yeah, that's my kind of like final thoughts, I think. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but you think they did a good job in MHA, in which you have this god of a superhero being retired and able to help everyone. Yeah, that's like a really interesting idea. I feel like Honkai's rushing towards the lonely end where only one character is left to carry the burden of others, which can be good, but feels less impactful in my... Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I cannot agree with you more. I love Honkai, I love the characters, but, you know, I can't wait for Star Rail because it's the same characters, but without the death. I want to see a story that's told through, like, I want to see a painful story that's told without characters having to die. Because you can, PGR has shown that you can do that, and it works, and it hits harder than Honkai does. Like, Selena's story, while it didn't have any sort of emotional cinematic at the end or emotional music, it hits so hard just to read. And the first image when you see Selena's, like, how do I say this? Like, what's that, like, deconstructed? Like, when you see basically what's left of Selena, like, the very little parts of her body that are still there, it really hits you in a way that, like, the only thing I can think of in Honkai is, like, that one picture of Sakura, like, sitting on the floor, after, yeah, that's the only sort of similar, equivalent I can think of. I really, mangled, that's a good word. But, like, I don't know. I really think that, Selena's story and Wanshi's story have given me a proper appreciation of just how good storytelling can be if it's done, you know, without having to kill people off, and rather just, like, showing how much they suffer and, like, how much, what the sort of baggage they carry. Not the baggage, like, the burdens they carry, rather. But yeah. Like I said, that's my hot take of the day. I don't need to put one game down or say the other one's, like, better. At the end of the day, it's your personal preference as to what, you know, evokes the most emotion in you. But for me, the thing that, like, feels more emotional is wanting to comfort a character feels, you know, stronger as an emotion for me than, like, oh, grieving a character's death. If anything, and this I don't want to say it feels cheap, because I think I've already sort of touched on that, but, like, you know, it feels like a sort of, not cheap. How do I say this? Oh, I just threw away all my, blocks, whoops. But yeah, I just, yeah. Food evokes the most emotion for you, fair enough. Food is great, I love food. And the story straight tells you how that bomb mangled her to oblivion. Oh yeah, no, like, the whole metaphor of the flower, that is, like, haunting. I don't think there really is an equivalent to that moment in Honkai where, like, because they don't, like, well, they do tell you exactly, but they don't, like, tell you everything. The sort of childlike, what's the word? The childlike sort of comparison or the flashback to the flower is, like, horrifying because it leaves so much up to the imagination. Way too cliche. Yeah, that's almost what I feel like with, Honkai in some parts. Yeah, way too cliche. But the whole, like, Selena thing, which is being torn apart, that is actually chilling to bring it, to sort of bring on, like, her past memories, to sort of, what's the word? You know when someone's, like, going through a lot of trauma and they don't, like, they go back to the past as a way to cope with it? That's what it kind of conveys. I think that's such a really clever detail. Like, all of Selena's interlude was just masterfully written. But yeah, it really is sort of escaping the present to go into the past, but the past is, like, just a metaphor for what she's going through in the present, and it's horrible. And, like, you feel so bad, and you want to hug her, but you can't. Like, you just want to tell her things are okay. Even her affection story, just things don't work out for her. That will be a stronger emotion for me than grieving a character ever will be. PGR is just great at finding beauty in despair. Exactly. That's the perfect way to explain it. And like I said, that's something that I think Honkai tries to do, but it doesn't like get the whole beauty part. It just gets the it gets the beauty part, but doesn't get the beauty in despair part. It gets the beauty part, it's the despair part, but it doesn't get sort of both together in the same sort of way. I do like how there's a lot of foreshadowing in Honkai. You know, every chapter sort of sets up for, you know, whatever's gonna happen at the end. But it's very predictable that at the end of the chapter there's gonna be some sort of, oh, big twist! Big sad twist! Oh no, something's not right. And that, you know, is kind of predictable sometimes. Remember the iris is stunning today? Please take a look at her! I do really want to look at Selena. She's so cool! I love how much just, like, love was poured into her interlude and her design and everything. But yeah. So I wish I, like, had a proper, no, argument is the wrong word, but, like, a proper sort of debate lined up for this, because I really want to talk about, like, you know, the whole sort of, like, Honkai storytelling versus PGR storytelling more. There's no right way to tell a story. Like I said, it's just how, like, you know, the goodness of a story is based on how people, you know, can relate to it. And some people are going to resonate more with, like, you know, loads of tragedy in the form of character deaths, and some people are going to resonate more with loads of tragedy in the form of character suffering. But yeah. So really, your boy Ebi lore on streams. I was actually, okay, so you know I mentioned a while ago I wanted to do, like, a Portal lore stream? I have been, like, playing with that idea more recently. I can't, you know, confirm or deny that it's going to happen. But like, I need to sort of plan out, like, a massive PowerPoint presentation on it, you know, get a conspiracy board set up. But if I can find a good way to do a sort of Portal lore stream where I argue the point, like, I don't know, we talk about Portal lore or something, I would love that so much. There you go. Maybe the Honkai Impact was the friends we made all along. Well, the friends are all we have left. The memories are all we have left at this point, considering how many characters just get killed off. Oh well. But yeah. Like I keep saying, it's my hot take. You might agree with me, you might not, and I'd seriously love to hear your opinion on either side of things. But I definitely feel like, you know, my love for PGR has almost made me want to take a break from Honkai, because I don't think Honkai can kind of live up to that anymore in terms of storytelling. But maybe that's just me, though. It's very much just like my own, you know, view on the story. The friends we had all along, exactly! Exactly, it's just the memories now. As Mantis line, it tastes to say was I remember, where are those who shared the memory? They're all gone. 07 for Himiko. But yeah, I want to do, like, a proper sort of Ebi does a lore rant stream, because these kind of things are stuff that I could talk for ages about. I want to properly research Portal lore, because it's been a while. I want to refresh my memory. I could talk for ages about, like, GLaDOS and why, you know, she's not a villain at all. And why she's more like the sort of a victim of Portal in a weird way. Like, I think Portal, again, you know, Portal on the surface seems like a very sort of cut and dry story of, like, oh yeah, GLaDOS is evil, Chell is good. You must escape the facility because GLaDOS is evil. But I really think that Portal is another example of a really morally gray story. Like, GLaDOS is such a morally gray character. Even, like, you know, you as the character are morally gray to an extent. And I could talk about this for ages, but, like... I really don't appreciate the GLaDOS slander I've seen in the past. I really do not appreciate how some people see GLaDOS and they write her off as just, oh yeah, angry computer, evil, kill people, has no happiness, the end of story. I have a lot I could say about that. Because I don't agree with any of that, and I hate characterizations of GLaDOS as just, like, evil, unfeeling machine, because that's, like, you cannot get further from a character. How can you play the whole of Portal 2 and take that away from it? How can you play Portal 2 and take away that GLaDOS has, like, no feelings and that she's always evil? More like gray stories. Can be way more excellent than black and white, really. Oh no, I agree. I can't even think of like a sort of cut and dry black and white story that I even, you know of and enjoy. But Portal is such a Marley Gray story when you actually sort of dig into it and you care about the lore. And then, I could go on for ages about how much I think Gladys is such a cool character and stuff. And Gladys is literally a former genetic life form put into a robot. Who can imagine all the suffering of having to need to breathe and stuff and having one of those inputs that kept you sane? Whoa, okay, right. I need to refresh my memory on a lot of this stuff. So if any of this is wrong, in terms of like, Gladys lore in particular, please do actually correct me because I do want to, talk about this. But okay, so Gladys originally, as we all know, is Carolyn, the sort of secretary of Cave Johnson in good old Aperture Science. And it's kind of her job to, it's just basically sit there with Cave and do whatever Cave asks, right? And then Cave gets sick, and Cave is like, okay, well, I'm sick now. We need, someone else to run the whole place. I want it to be Carolyn, because I trust her, she knows what she's doing. She'll say she can't do it, but you're gonna do it anyway, because I told you to. Basically just force her into a machine for me, thank you. That's my last dying wish, and if you don't do it, I'll, come kick your asses from the grave. So, the scientists go, well, orders are orders, we're getting paid to do this, why not? And they take, Carolyn, and they shove her into the computer. They do sort of like mind mapping, put her consciousness in Gladys. And, she wakes up and, she has a lot of thoughts. They basically just put a human brain in a supercomputer. And, went, good enough, let's call it a day. And she, as the supercomputer does, she develops very fast. She does a lot of knowledge very, very quickly. And, yeah, so all of a sudden now you've got really smart computer. And the scientist, I don't remember if she tries to kill people straight away. I think she does. I think like the first thing she tries to do is like, turn on the neurotoxin and stuff. And they're like, this is bad. We should turn it off straight away. So because she's like, struggling and she's scared and stuff, she turns on the neurotoxin. They go, well, that's bad. And they turn it back off again. Which, think about this. Forcefully being, put unconscious is not a nice feeling anyway. But imagine, that, and you're surrounded by people that are, unfamiliar, that could like hurt you, could change you forever. And they start working on, like, morality cores. Which, they call them morality cores, but they're more, like, kind of, extra thoughts. Imagine if, like, every time you tried to think, you had, like, so many different voices in your head all telling you different things to try and distract you from thinking. Like, different things telling you to do, different things. Like, voice telling you to make a cake, or a voice telling you to, I don't know, different facts or something, so you couldn't actually form, like, a coherent thought anymore. Imagine just having that, like, on your head, like, in your head at all the times. That's kind of what they did to her. Like, you'd be going insane at that point. Just from, like, how many voices are in your head. But they do that to her to try and slow her down. It doesn't really work. She still kills them all. But this time she plans it out. She does it on Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, where everyone's in the office, and she kills everyone. But, like, I don't... As bad as this sounds, like, I don't blame her for that. Obviously, there are healthier ways to handle your emotions than, homicide. I feel like that needs to be said. But, like, she's scared. It's like a sort of scared cat that, like, attacks you or something. She's scared. She can't think straight. She's got, like, loads of voices in her head. They don't like her. They're scared of her. They're trying to sort of slow her down and turn her off. She's, like, in sort of fight or flight mode. And she plans this out, and she executes the plan, and she wins. And then she gets back to doing exactly what she was told to do, which is just testing. That's like what she's always loved to do. It's what, Carolyn loved to do. She gets back to testing. As bad as it sounds, I don't fault her for bringing Your Daughter to Work Day. There's some really good details in the comics that I've actually forgotten. But like, the scientists don't treat her well at all. They don't really think that she's like, sentient and stuff. They just think oh yeah, computer, we can do whatever you want to it. And obviously that's not the case. She's living, she's alive, right? And I don't know. I don't blame her for the whole killing people and bringing Your Daughter to Work Day thing is kind of the point I'm getting at. And then she went back to testing and stuff. And eventually Chell wakes up, and you know, that's how the Portal 1 story starts. But with a little more research, I'm pretty sure I could make a really convincing argument as to why GLaDOS is like, you know, great. But yeah, it's like, I don't blame her for lashing out, because she's basically like a sort of caged animal in a way. And no one believes that she's like alive or sentient or capable of sort of thought. They just think she's a computer. And so they feel nothing when they try and sort of restrain her or slow her down. Well, she's sentient, she can feel it the whole time, she's aware of what they're doing. I would hate the scientists too, if that were me. Anyway. What am I doing again? Iron, right? Wait, where am... When did... wait, when did I... It's not... What? What? But like, when did I just take a left turn? Or right turn, sorry. When did I take a right turn? What? Why did I do that? Like, what? Oh god. It's not even like it's 3 blocks or something. I just went, oh, okay, let's just take a right turn here and start mining. What's wrong with me? We're playing is it high pixel server? Actually, this is gonna sound really like dumb, but I have YouTube rank on high pixel. That is my greatest achievement. When I started streaming, I was like, I will think I made it when I got YouTube rank on high pixel. And then last year, like over a year ago, I got YouTube rank, and I'm very happy about it. It means nothing, because I haven't been on high pixel in like a year as well. But I have the YouTube rank, and that's what's important, right? I dug into an iron vein, and then thought that was the direction the tunnel was going in. That would explain it then. I have no idea what part of my brain lagged. I think I was just too caught in the Portal lore to think about where I was going. I was just like, ah, yes, let's mine. Let's just mine. So I bring the map. The map would help me. But yes. Here we go. How have we been going for 2 hours already? We're not even in the nether. This is like such a slow day for me. Hypixel nostalgia, yes. Like I said, I have YouTube rank on there. I could go on Hypixel and just I have the fancy YouTube rank. Actually, I don't think I hope they haven't removed it because it's been a while since I logged in. Hopefully they haven't. I don't want to have to reapply for it, but yeah. This has been super comfy though. I'm really glad. I've enjoyed my little rants about Honkai. The Honkai rant I was sitting on for a very long time. Like I said, I have nothing against the game, but I'm probably not gonna be playing it for a while just because I don't want to like play the next arc. I don't know. I just don't want. I don't want to acknowledge the end of the next arc as canon. Especially because, you know, I have a lot more things I can say about it, knowing what's gonna happen, but I don't want to say it obviously because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's like, you know, playing along with me or hasn't played it yet. Especially because it's so sort of late on in the game. And it's a very significant moment as well because, you know, it's I'm not gonna spoil, but it's a very significant moment for a lot of reasons. And the ending doesn't feel like no, without knowing what happens in the next chapter. Or without knowing like what brings to the ending, what leads to the ending, it feels kind of the ending itself, like knowing what happens, feels kind of cheap. I haven't seen the cinematic. I don't know how it all plays out. It might be really, really impactful and emotional, but like just from a sort of like a sort of very basic standpoint, the idea of getting rid of this character feels cheap to me. But yeah. Like I said, I've not played the arc. I don't know how it gets to that point. But yeah. The Mr. Bean arc was a weird choice. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, there we go. How much? Oh, we have quite a bit of coal. Oh, we're good on coal now. Finally. But it's the iron that we Oh, we got a stack. Never mind. I think we're good. Well, I think it's nether time. We need to find lava now. That's gonna be the hardest part. Cause we have the iron. We have the gold. We now just need to make it to the nether. And we have some diamonds too. I'll probably make a an axe, diamond axe, as a weapon. Nether time pog. Nether's gonna be the most painful thing because I'm not very good at the nether. Watch any shows lately? Actually, oh yes, I have one sec. I think I mentioned a while ago that I watched Rick and Morty for a little bit. Like I do like Rick and Morty, but I never saw season 5. Well, I saw last night season 5 was on Netflix, and I started watching some of that. It's been so long since I last watched an episode of Rick and Morty. I never watched the Star Wars crossover episode because I don't know anything about Star Wars. But I watched start of season 5. I only watched the first 2 episodes because it was like an hour. But they were both so good. It was the episode with Mr. Nimbus, which was like that was just funny. And the episode with all this sort of decoys. The decoy episode hurt my head. It was so good, but it absolutely hurt my head. I do just love like Rick and Morty quite a bit. It's not serious, but it doesn't need to be. It's great. Right, we have bucket. We need flint and steel, which again, no problem. I got the hiccups. Okay, right. Diamond axe. Oh god, my hiccups! Oh no! Yeah, diamond axe. We got everything else. Is it raining? Ah, it is. Cool. Rick and Morty's a fever dream. Yes, let's start chunk mining. We're not gonna chunk mine! No chunk mining today. We do need, however, some, lava. Like a pool of lava. Does anyone know, actually? Okay, so this is a question for anyone who can look this up right now. Does anyone know where to find, a lava pool? Like, what level did lava pool spawn in? Please, no chunk mining. Not when it goes down to -64. Chunk mining in the old versions of Minecraft are hard enough. Not ones with the extended depth. What's the Rick and Morty game? What, the VR one? I can't remember. And there's like this very sort of short little VR demo for Rick and Morty that's kind of cool, but I forgot about it. There's also like games made by Justin Moreland, but there's actually a Rick and Morty VR game in itself. Lava pools is still at 32. Interesting, because lava pools are usually at Y11 on the old version, so I don't know where you get 32 from, but yeah, let's look at 32. Lava pools would usually be at Y11 because that's like the Y11 would be like the lava, so you'd basically be above it. Okay, let's get the rest of this. And let's also fill up our inventory with useful things. So, some cobblestone to be useful. Oh, let's make a bunch of pickaxes. Sorry, not axes. See how many we can make. Ooh! Oh, it turned perfectly well. I think I have enough now. Some more meat would be useful. Oh, for the -52. Ah, okay, -52 then. That explains it. Food is also gonna be an issue, I think, but less so. You're playing Pocket Morty a few years ago. Pocket Morty! I forgot about that! Oh no! I completely forgot about that. Go to bed or walk a bit on the surface. That actually could be a good plan, maybe, for the surface. But I don't want to walk too far away from like where everything is. If 14 pickaxes might not be enough. No, this is fine. It take a while to smell everything. Let's half it. There you go. So how's everyone doing today? Let's just wait while everything smelts. You might need another chest actually, because this one's full. Why did chests have to not store much? Ominous cave sounds. Cool. This. Oh wait, we can get this. This. Oh, no, I should keep this too. This is hard. Everything in here is actually gonna be useful, but I need to organize this a little bit. So. Alright, we'll put torches in here. These blocks are gonna Can I not have like a stroke, please? These books are gonna come in handy. Okay, right. And let's put some cobblestone in the hotbar. We're gonna put all the pickaxes in a line. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this axe. Oh, that was in the hotbar. Okay, right. So you blocks, meat. No, wait. Axe. Pickaxe number 1. Blocks, torch, meat. I think that's all. But we heard some games. No. What makes you think that? I don't hoard at all. No. I am a hoarder both in real life and in games. It's horrible because the first time I played Borderlands 2, I kept like the guns that I started with and like, you know, some of the other guns, and I was like, why am I not doing so well? Like, you know, I don't have anything in my inventory. And when I said that, like, people were asking me like, huh? Why do you like not have much room? Scared of your guns? I was like, I don't want to get rid of my guns. I gotta hold on to everything. They were like, Ebi, you're an idiot. Let go of your old guns. That's music. It's a vibe. I like this. Oh, let's smell the gold. Oh no, I did that. Could have kept with the inventory slots. Yeah, no, I'm a hoarder. Never know when you need it. Exactly! You get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head. Alright. Do with some more meat, actually, but it is night. The voice is too loud, Ebi. No! Oh, okay. Oh, wait! I have... It's not news, but like, last night, my first skev in a very long time got approved. I haven't skeved in such a long time, and they got approved, and I'm so happy. I want to get more skevs, but I can't just yet. I gotta wait. I gotta be good. I mean, I can, but like, I shouldn't. Not this month, anyway. Actually, maybe I don't know. Reminds you of Destiny when you're starting them was totally unique. In the game's final expansion, you can dismantle it to get it, requesting an exotic version. Ooh, nice! What is it? That reminds me. This is really a bad time to bring it up, but I watched a video recently. It was like a video essay kind of thing, because I love video essays. But it was one like Destiny 2, The Witch Queen. And that really summarized my feelings towards Destiny. My new favorite thing is just like video essays and stuff on things that I either know or know nothing about. I'm watching one currently about Salmon Cat, like the show Salmon Cat, which is really cool. It's not. Oh god, spiders! Yeah, they're running. But yeah, what is it? There's also yeah, one about Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. It was cool actually. I hate Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. But it was really cool and fun to watch. Ever got a skev with my friends in them? I have not. I've only ever gotten solo skevs. Yeah, Reina offered to do a skev with me. We haven't actually got one yet, but like she said one day she wants to go with me, so maybe my first skev will be with Reina. I don't know. I love video essays based Ebi. No, I seriously do. Whether they're from like when I say video essays, I don't mean like, you know, 30 minutes. I mean like hours long. I will like binge them over several days when I'm playing Genshin or something. Cynical does some good ones. I hate everything. Took a massive break, but used to do some really good ones. That's, you know, the I hate Destiny 2 The Witch Queen thing came from. Cleansing Reviews was who I've been watching the Salmon Cat video from. So yeah. First skev with anyone else, and it was the Lee headphone one. Exactly! Yeah, Lee was my first joint skev, and it was with the fictional character that I like quite a bit. Come on, I need to turn today, please. This music's so loud. But yeah, this is a new composer, not old one. This is the Ebi bunker while we wait for it to turn day. Please hurry up, I just need to get some more meat. Over here. These are the coordinates. 74, 80. Oh, so 80, 80. That's easy to remember, right? 80, 80. I wish I could see what time of day it was. How long has it been night for? Has anyone been keeping track? K6 gone, I sleep. Yeah, exactly. You know what I was talking about? Killing off characters feels really cheap. That Cade 6's death is the best example of that I can think of. Killing off Cade 6 was the cheapest thing they could have done. And I say this as someone who played Forsaken. Like, I bought Forsaken and I played it. Still just as cheap, you know? Come on. Turn today, please! It's so slow. RPK'd, yeah. Ay. But no, I definitely feel like K6's death was just a cheap little thing to get people to buy the expansion. And they're not bringing him back. He was like the funny character. Cade and Failsafe were the funny characters of Destiny 2. Or Destiny in general. And like, it didn't make sense to kill him off because the Vanguard without Cade is just boring. I mean, Ikora and Zavala are both like... I mean, I love Ikora. But she doesn't really feel like much of a character. If that makes sense. Like, I know... This is the issue with sort of Destiny 1 was that they had like a bunch of the lore and like the cards, whatever. So I don't know much about them as like actual characters. So to me, Zavala and Ikora, and even Kay to an extent, weren't actual characters in terms of like they didn't have much real like backstory to them that I knew of that was public. They just felt like they were there. Cade was really funny and I loved him so much, and like, you know, his death felt very cheap. But like Ikora and Zavala, I wouldn't really consider to be actual characters. They were just kind of there to feel time and stuff. Ikora is what you expect a BioWare character to be when you meet them, except that's all there is. See, look, I love Ikora and Zavala's design, but like as actual characters, there is nothing there. They are cardboard. I'm sorry, that's my other hot take of the day. I have played Destiny 2. I played base Destiny 2. I played the Warmind and Crusader Osiris. I played Forsaken. I gave up at that point because they deleted the main game. They deleted the things that you paid for. I spent like good like £100 on base game Destiny 2, and then the expansions like separately, the first two, and then Forsaken by itself as well. I spent quite a bit of money on Destiny 2, and they go, oh, you know how you play the story, we're just gonna delete that, yeah. Because apparently, maintaining a game over a few years, a live service game, may I add as well. This is a live service game. Apparently maintaining a live service game is too much effort for live service developers. I understand there are bugs. I'm being very hyperbolic right now. Is that the right word? I understand there are bugs that, you know, are difficult to work with. But like, it's a live service game. If you can't plan more than a couple years in advance, I don't think you should be developing a live service game. If you have to sunset content to keep the game going for more than a few years, that you're not ready to make a live service game. Bunch you've clearly never seen or heard of Warframe before. Oh, they have. Obvious. I know that's a joke, but like, you know, Failsafe is just female Ortis. You know, it's difficult not to have heard of Warframe at this point. But like, oh, what is it? My issue. Oh. Ah. A lot of my issue with it comes from the fact that Warframe has been going for 10 years, and it has received constant updates, and the game has not gotten bigger than 30 gigs. Warframe is not, you know, any bigger than 30 gigs. It's like 32 gigs, so maybe, yeah, it's around 30 gigs, and it's stayed that way for years. No matter how much new content is added, the game does not, you know, the game is not bloated. The game is very, very, what's the word? Like, good. No, like, it's really compact, it's really well managed. All the new content, you know, every year they go back and they take out assets they haven't used yet. They remove stuff that they you know, aren't using anymore. They, you know, recompress everything using new compression techniques. The game is really, really compact. That's the right word, yeah, thank you. And it's great. Destiny could really do with like taking a page from Warframe's book. If you've written stuff that isn't like it's too buggy when you add new content to it, you have a problem as a live service developer. If you cannot maintain the live service that you're developing, you are a very bad live service developer. Warframe is lightweight compared to other games. Yeah, but if you think about like how much content's in Warframe. In Warframe, you have 3 open worlds. How many planets again? Like, Mercury, Venus. No, I forgot the order of the planets. You basically all the planets. You got like, Ceres and other, you know, non-planets as well in there. Oh god, I forgot the snow. Help! You have non-planets in there as well. You have, yeah, you have like tile sets for each one of those planets. You have 50 characters, may I add. 50 characters, like over, you know, a few hundred guns. So many different characters, so many different quests. So many voice lines as well. Like, you know, there are many voice lines. Which sometimes there are many voice lines for like the same character, because the Tenno, you know, you pick the voice. And yet the game is 30 gigs. What, like, DE are doing some really weird compression, you know, stuff with that, because they managed to get the game 30 gigs despite running for 10 years and including so much content that you really can't keep up with it anymore. Like, at this point, I feel like other developers don't really have an excuse for not compressing. Like, we're making games. If we're delivering games that are like 80 gigs in size, right? You know, so sure, if you want to go hyper-realistic textures, yeah, sure. But like, come on, if Warframe can do it, if DE can do it, you guys can do it. DE is doing some funny computer magic. Exactly. I really feel like, you know, Bungie could have just looked at Warframe for a second longer. If they were gonna look at Warframe long enough to decide they were gonna have their own Ordis, which, you know, every game needs their own Ordis. I do not fault that at all. Every game could do with their own Ordis. But if they were gonna look at Warframe long enough to go, yeah, we want an Ordis, they could have looked at the file size of Warframe. They could have looked at the file size. It's better to compare Destiny to Final Fantasy in terms of content and MMO aspect. I mean, I've never really played like Final Fantasy, so I can't comment on that. But Warframe is something I have played, and it's something I completely understand. Like, when I'm saying this is not like really a criticism of a Bungie. Like, it's not like a scathing criticism. I know game development is very, very difficult. I'm the first person to jump the developers, you know, when things get delayed or whatever. I understand that. But like, if you want to develop a live service and you can't keep it maintained more than 2 years before things start getting so buggy you can't fix them anymore, I think there's, you know, been some sort of messy development there, and that's something you need to fix rather than just like delete. Because it is a live service game. And, you know, deleting stuff is really the easy way out. But yeah. I don't know. This is all coming from sort of frustration with, you know, my biggest problem with Destiny 2, which is deleting content. Deleting paid content. Whether that's the entirety of the base game campaign, which I had no problem with. It wasn't the best, but it was passable. It was it was at least a campaign, which is better than Destiny 1 had. Yeah, like, it was there. It was whatever. I enjoyed it. It felt very nostalgic to sort of even think about. I I wish I could replay it one day, but I never will be able to because it's a live service game. They can just delete it whenever they want to. They can just delete it. There's some delightful ones with Destiny by yeah, I hate everything. I mentioned him earlier. I cannot agree more with every point that he brings up. And I'm glad that he did bring up actually the whole sort of deleting content in his most recent Destiny video, because that's something I feel really, really, really strong about. I genuinely, like, I understand it. You know, at the end of the day, you're paying for a license to the game, but this is like game preservation is so important because, you know, at any point, the company that's giving you the license to play the game could just revoke that license or change the game entirely. And it's just like, well, you know, you technically get what you paid for because you technically paid for the license to the game and not the game itself. But, you know, in my case, I would not have bought Destiny 2 if I'd have known that the story was going to be deleted. Or, more importantly, I would not have bought Destiny 2 if Destiny 2 had shipped a release in the state that it's currently in. And I feel that's something that can, like, you know, I would have wanted to know before I bought the game. Or spent, you know, a good couple, a good £100 or something on the game and the DLCs. Which I don't know. That's my again, a lot of hot takes today from me. But that is one of my many hot takes. I really need more animals. I've only killed 1 sheep and 1 pig, and this has been an entire 10 minutes. I'm gonna go back into the mines. Don't know if Bungie explained why they deleted content. No, they did. It was because they could not add any more content without old content getting buggy. And that was part of my issue that I was sort of bringing up with, like, if you're a live service developer and you can't maintain the live service more than, you know, like a couple years before it gets too buggy to continue, and the best thing to do is delete it. I think there've been some issues with your development there, or some lack of foresight. I understand sometimes bugs just get so bad, but like, yeah. They actually made content for the game that you just made it so they can no longer buy it. Nope! They deleted the main story, so the base campaign. What is it? The base campaign of Destiny. So that's the Red War campaign. Curse of Osiris, Warmind, and Forsaken, no longer playable. Even if you bought them, you can't play them anymore. So, yay! Well, I think the spaghetti code was only part of it. I think a lot of it, again, was like, you know, the game is getting too big in terms of size. This is again why I'm looking at Warframe. Because Warframe has been maintained for 10 years and has no issue with file size. Whereas Destiny 2 has been going for like, I can't remember when it came out. Was it like 2017? So like half the time. Has issues with file size. And issues with spaghetti, you know, bugs in the start of the game they couldn't fix anymore. I think one of the things they said was they couldn't keep maintaining the start of the game to add new content. It just didn't feel like a good, like, trade-off. Which I understand, you know, at some point you have to cut your losses, but it's paid content! You can't just delete paid content. I mean, you can, they just proved you can, but you shouldn't just delete paid content! Patiently waiting for night and Nexus Mine starts passionate rant continues until night back into mine. Never change every. I'm sorry, I really got into this. It's been like I feel really strongly about things like this. And this is coming from someone who genuinely liked Destiny 2. When the game came out and people were like, yeah, I mean it's so-so. I was like, this is good. I like Failsafe. She's my new robot wife of the day. You know, I like her. This is the game I'm gonna be playing now. And I sweat Destiny 2 for a very long time. I played the game for so long. Like, when the expansions came out, I didn't buy them straight away. I bought both Warmind and Curse of Osiris before they went on sale. It was when Forsaken was announced, but before they went on sale. So I bought them separately from Forsaken. Because eventually they ended up selling Forsaken and the 2 expansions by themselves, like together. I didn't buy that. I bought the pass for the 2 expansions first. So I got like the base game, the 2 expansions, like right before they announced the joint thing for Forsaken, and then I bought Forsaken. And when they deleted all that, like they didn't give any sort of compensation. So let me get this straight. Paid content that players paid was being deleted for the sake of adding new content, as the old content would be buggy by adding new content. Yep, you've got it right. That is my issue with Destiny 2. That is my issue with the game. they deleted the entire, like, so if you bought base game Destiny 2 and you played it and you had a good time and you want just base game Destiny 2 now, it would be a completely different game. New story, new like, let's say story. I never even played it. I was just too like, nah, I'm not gonna bother with this. It's completely different intro. It's like they took Destiny 1 sort of and they put that in Destiny 2. More or less was what like I experienced with it. I feel like at some point, you know, you have to say, let's just stop update. Like, I don't get why instead of just, like, you know, deleting paid content and not like, you know, getting rid of it forever, you didn't just, like, make a new game on a new engine that was more easily maintainable and been like, whoops, sorry, we messed up this game. You can buy the new one, though. How much content does Destiny 1 have? I don't know. I only ever played base game Destiny 1. My history with Destiny is that I didn't like Destiny at first. I heard really bad things about like base game Destiny, like the first game. I wasn't really interested in it. That's whatever. Then Destiny 2 comes along and the beta comes out. Not the beta, it's like the trial kind of thing. So for like a weekend, you can play like, you know, it was the something Spire strike, right? It had failsafe over the comms. And one of her lines is like, oh look, there's Radiolaria, Vex Mind Fluid, something about Vex Milk or something. You like do this massive jump and you see Vex Milk on you, like you're right. It's really cool. Who's a zombie? It sounded very close, I don't like that. Yeah. Anyway, Vex Milk was the joke of the of that strike. And it was cool. I really enjoyed it. I love the character of Failsafe, and I was like, yep, this has sold me. This trial, like, I am sold on this game. I don't care what Destiny 1 was like. I really want to play Destiny 2 when it comes out, because this game has absolutely got me sold. I replayed the strike so many times because I just loved it. It was so satisfying to play. It was so much fun. So the voice lines, the acting was really fun. The voice lines are funny. I loved it so much. It was like it got me. It completely got me. I was sold. And so I decided that right before I played Destiny 2, like it was the weekend or the week before Destiny 2 came out, I bought Destiny 1. Just so I could give it a go, just in case I was missing anything. So that it wasn't going in completely blind and I had like an idea of what, you know, the Destiny universe is like. It was the most non-campaign thing I've ever played, but it was fun. The story like ends with you destroying this like big black blob. That's all I remember from it because it was like about, you know, it was so short. It was such a non-story, and I still enjoyed it. Mostly because I was excited for Destiny 2, but like it was very much a non-story. I don't want to give it any praise. I loved Cade as a character. The tower design was really cool. It was great. Then Destiny 2 comes out. And I enjoy it a lot. It's, again, the campaign, the whole goal part of it was just kind of whatever. But the intro was really cool. The ending was really cool. And the failsafe parts are really cool. And then, like, the whole Titan and Isle parts and the Earth part, which is kind of like, they weren't my highlights. I like Titan quite a bit. But I wasn't too big on, the Earth section. I did like the part at the start of the game where there's, like, this, a string quartet. It's this song played by a string quartet. It's like you're sort of having these time skips as you're trying to like navigate Earth without your light. That was really cool. I love that section so much. But yeah, Destiny 2 felt like very much like a revamp. Like a complete rewrite of Destiny 1, and it was good. It wasn't the best. It was enjoyable. I still had fun, and I think I look back to the memories I had playing Destiny 2, specifically the memories I had on Nessus, and I just feel so nostalgic. I sped out a full set of Exodus down armor. Exodus down armor. I maxed out, you know, I spent all my time on Nessus, ranking up with failsafe. It was great. I loved the game so much. I started so many new characters. I think my favorite class was Warlock, because the double jump was really fun. I played Hunter and I played Warlock, but Warlock double jump was like more fun, so I picked that one for good. But yeah, that was my experience with Destiny 2, and then I stopped playing for a while. And then Forsaken came out, or Forsaken was announced, and I was like, you know, I don't know how I feel about them killing off K, but I will, you know, buy it anyway. I'll see. And I bought, you know, Curse of Osiris and Warmind, and I played through both of them. They're alright. They're not great, but I played them. They were still fun. The whole what is it? The Curse of Osiris. It was like a sort of infinite forest like whole thing. That was really, really cool. I enjoyed that. It was also like a sort of Halloween version of that as well. That was also really fun. I remember. Cool. this is massive Ebi rant hours, but it's really, really fun. Played Forsaken, didn't really finish it. Like I got like a little bit in, then they forced me to play Gambit for a little bit, and I kind of lost the steam. But I knew what happened at the end anyway. And yeah, then I stopped playing. I stopped playing for ages, and then I go back to it on stream. Like, you know, one of the first things I streamed after debuting was Destiny 2, because I was like, I feel so nostalgic. I want to go back and replay the main story. And I loaded up the game, and I'm met by a completely different intro cutscene. And I'm like, huh, this is weird. What's happened? And I'm met by, you know, completely different characters. It just looks like Destiny 1 all over again. It's literally even the same area as Destiny 1, like when you wake up. And I'm like, hang on a sec, what's this? And chat's like, oh, they removed the main story. What do you mean they removed the main story, I ask? And they're like, well, you know, they sunset it. Then you can no longer play the main story. And that just kind of hit me. I was like, oh, okay. Because they basically were like, hey, you know what? We want people to feel nostalgic. So they made the Destiny 2 story just the Destiny 1 story, more or less. Like, you know, the intro is the same. And the Earth now is this sort of, I guess, like, it looked like the same as Destiny 1. I feel like now Destiny 2 has just become nostalgia bait for Destiny 1 players. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it, but Destiny 2, it really just feels like it's trying to bring back players on nostalgia of Destiny 1 in a lot of places. The Witch Queen, from what I've seen, you know, it looks alright, but I mean, outside of that, like a lot of the stuff they say, even bringing back the Stranger and stuff just feels like Destiny 1 nostalgia baiting. Hey, Lava, there we go! I hear it. Which side is it on? Yeah, that's kind of like my... Oh, it's... Oh, never mind, we found it! Yes! Here we go! This looks perfect. It's all taken a half, but you like it? Well, it's because, you know, I didn't really like Destiny 1. So now they're trying to make Destiny 2 more like Destiny 1. It's something I'm not too keen on, and that's, again, I just want to play base game Destiny 2 and the first 2 expansions again, please. Please, I would give anything just to play the main, like, even if they release it as its own game, its own separate game now, just re-release it for the people who want it. You know, take that stuff, make it 2 separate games, I would be happy. I know it's like, unrealistic to ask that, and it's never gonna happen, but like, I would be so happy just to replay base game Destiny 2. You guys have no idea. It's not the best campaign in the world, and I don't want to pretend that it is, but it was good for what it was. I enjoyed it, and I would give anything to play it again. I really, really, really would. And that concludes this heavy rant. What? How many heavy rants have we done today? Imagine if they remastered the Sunset of Destiny 2 content as a new expansion you have to pay for again to be nostalgia bait for Destiny 2 players. See, you had me at like the remastered old content. I would love that. Seriously, give me back, you know, Cade 6. Give me back, you know, the failsafe and Cade 6 interactions in the main story. I like that. That was really, 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 really funny. I'm not gonna rewatch MK Ice and Fire play Destiny 2 because that was like, you know, that's like the only way I can really hear failsafe's voice lines anymore. But yeah, I don't know. So we could have begun because the game's changed a lot, but it's not what I get what you're saying, and I definitely feel like, especially with the reviews of The Witch Queen, I feel like I want to give it a go. But it's not what I liked about Destiny 2 in the first place. Like I said, the thing I liked about Destiny 2 in the first place was failsafe. I don't care about the Exo Stranger. I don't care about... How do I do this again? I forgot. I'm just gonna... Good enough, right? This is gonna make so much mess. I don't really care too much about Eris Morn or the Exo Stranger or, you know, other Destiny 1 characters. I just loved failsafe and Cade. And that they're gone now, and like I can't even replay the parts of the story where they were there because they all removed them. Like, Destiny 2 as it currently stands is a great game for so many people, but it's also not what I bought originally. And that's like my kind of issue that I take with it. Did I screw something up? Drifter was also cool as well. But, you know, the main reasons I played Destiny in the first place weren't the whole like fail-safe and Cade story. Oh. I messed it up, didn't I? Come on, I had one block left! Alright, up to the surface I go. Where's... Ah! I have no water to put myself out! I have no water to put myself out! Help! 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 I have no water to put myself out! Where did we come from again? I forgot. Okay, but really, where do we come from again? Help, I'm lost. Where did we come from? I can't help but think that maybe I put some blocks around it or something. A gravel wall? Oh, you're right! Thank you! Big brain, very big brain. Okay, cool. Now I go up to the surface and get some more water. Oh no! I was saying, yeah. So, like, I know Destiny 2 as it currently stands is a very good game. Like, people really enjoy it, but, you know, as someone who liked Destiny 2's main campaign for what it was, and not because it was, like, you know, related to Destiny 1, I just liked the main campaign and stuff, I feel slighted by them removing it all. I do want to stress, everyone's very much Ebi problems. Like, these are things that I feel strongly about. If you disagree with me, it's fine. Not that you need permission to disagree with me in the first place, but you know what I mean. Like, I know these are just my problems. I know that, like, you know, I am probably the only person that really takes problem with them in this strongly. But that's what makes them Ebi rants. It's that I feel so strongly about them compared to every other normal person in the world. Ebi rants are incredibly based and objectively correct. That's the wrong opinion to have, but I'm glad that some people can agree with me. As long as you know, as long as you guys are willing to listen to them, I'll keep ranting, but yeah. I know that my takes are very much personal takes, and therefore, you know, should not be taken very seriously. But yeah. You never disagree with an Ebi rant even when you don't understand what it's about. Am I just that persuasive? But seriously though, yeah, like I said, Ebi rants are just dumb little things that I feel very, very strongly about. You know, not everyone else is gonna, you know, get as upset as I am about a character in, like, about the main story in Destiny 2, which wasn't even very good for a lot of people, getting removed for a better story. My issue with that is that I can no longer play the bad story. So yeah, that's what makes him an Ebi rant. I shouldn't. Why am I throwing away that in favor of dirt? Ebi has a +4 charisma modifier. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. You have a love-hate relationship with the Destiny series. This scent is cathartic. Yeah, me too. I loved Destiny 2 for what it was. This is good nostalgic music for this moment. I loved Destiny 2 for what it was, but I don't think I can love it for what it is now, because it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't, you know, what was advertised when, you know, we could play the fail-safe stuff in the beta. I missed that. I really wish I could go back and replay it. I would have a great time with it. I would really, really, really enjoy it. But it is what it is. I just joined the stream for the first time. How's it going? It's going good! Sorry, you interrupted me like mid-rant. I was like in the middle of a very big Ebi rant. But it's good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. You listen to death and play it all the time with your summons. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if Destiny 2 was like leaned more into what it was when it came out in the first place and like didn't change so much, I would be playing it all the time too. Like I played Destiny 2 all the time when it came out. I was properly addicted to it despite, you know, everyone else that I knew was like, Ebi, really? You can't stop playing this game? Come on, there's not much to it. And I was like, please, I need more. And yeah, I I got way too into it, so yeah. Ranting to the Minecraft OST hits like a childhood memory. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. It was like such a good music to rant to. You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. There you go. Okay. Wait for this to cook, and then we'll go to the nether. We have the water again, so all is good. This is gonna be the death of the hardcore world. So many games or IPs I want to be brought back. Brought back, what do you mean? Like a sequel? More games? Just kind of more relevant? I mean, Destiny 2 base game, first thing I'm gonna mention, just because you're on topic. Games that should be brought back. First one, oh god, I actually forgot its name now. This is really bad. This is a brain fart. This game meant so much to me, but it was the Epic Games MOBA before Fortnite. Paragon, that's it, Paragon. I wish Paragon was brought back. I know there's like fan works on it, but it's not the same. Paragon, I wish was brought back. I wish we got like another Half-Life game. Even if it's just like Half of Alex. Half of Alex was so good. Another Portal game. Another 7 Max game, actually. I really think, because 7 Max is one of those games that aged really well. Because, okay, 2 games I want to mention. 7 Max and Metal Gear Rising. Both games aged really well. But only, like, Metal Gear Rising got memed to oblivion. 7 Max is, like, so cool. And I want to play the games eventually on stream one day. Because they are so fun, but they actually require some, like, big brain thinking, because they're, like, point-and-click games. But, like, they are so good, just in terms of, like, how funny and witty they are. I think they aged really well. And I think, again, kind of, like, released too early kind of thing. My head is completely empty. Nothing about Undertale. I love Undertale so much! Okay, so when Undertale first came out, I didn't understand the hype of it. I was like very much like, oh yeah, I don't really get it. This game doesn't look very fun. I don't get, you know, the point of the graphics. I'm not a big... Like, this game doesn't appeal to me. And then I watched someone, I can't remember who it was now, but it was someone playing the genocide route. My first time ever seeing the game was the genocide route. And something about it made me just fall in love with the game. I don't know what exactly it was and why it made me feel that way. But the genocide route was just so incredible that when I watched someone play it, like, I actually went from, you know, not really caring about Undertale to just loving it so much. I could have gone really badly. Yeah, I ended up, you know, after that, I played the game for myself, the pacifist run, and it just made me love the game even more. It's such a cool game. I love the music. I even played a little bit of Deltarune, but I never finished it. But just Undertale as a game, it's incredible. Murder made me fall in love with Undertale. I'm kind of scared. No, it wasn't the murder part. It was how, like, gut-wrenching it felt to kill these characters. I had never seen these characters before. I knew nothing about them. Like, I did not, you know, I was not someone who played Undertale before. I didn't know who these characters were, or, you know, like, what they were what they were like. And yet somehow seeing them get sad when you attack them, like, hurt me. I can't describe it. It's really weird. For instance, the Mettaton fight, I remember being something that really, like, hurt to watch. Because he hypes, like, I really like this character. You know, I like robots. I saw him, I was like, oh wow, robot character, looks really cool. And then he, you know, goes into Mettaton X, and you're like, okay, big fight, I'm ready. And then you one-shot him. And, you know, massive moment, and it's like, oh, that was such like an anticlimactic moment that really stuck with me. Oh, the Undyne fight as well is like another one of those things that just, again, could not stop thinking about. But yeah, just the whole genocide run was so cool to watch, and I think that really made me realize the depth of Undertale and how cool this game it actually is. Right, how bad is it? How bad are we looking at? Fortress! It's so hard to see with these shaders on, but I'm not gonna remove them. We got the gold boots, right? There's no fortress straight ahead. That is a problem. There's a lot of fog right now. It's kind of hard to see. Which directions we head in chat? Also, wait, here's the coordinates for you guys. 8:45. 8:45. That's pretty easy to remember, right? 8:45. I doubt I'll need them because I'm probably gonna die before you ever need them again. But 8:45. All right. Actually, see that over there? This kind of look like nether, like pools of a fortress. Maybe could that be? Being a murderer, hopefully actually having consequences. Yeah, like that really stuck with me. The idea that like you actually had consequences for going on a murdering spree in this game, and the game made you hurt. And then the Sans fight at the end, like the actual genocide run Sans fight. The first time like you get dunked on. I just love the game so much. It's so cool. Undertale is a great game. It's so bright, Dark Souls moment. I wish I could know what you're referencing, but I've never played Dark Souls before. Here we go. Tiny floating island over lava, yet another worst another spawn I've had. Yeah, like it definitely isn't great, but it's not the worst. Like it's tolerable. No, I don't think that is. It's just lava. Ah, I thought it was like poles, but it's literally just the way the lava's falling. Okay, right. Well, we're kind of screwed, but I will head in this direction anyway because we started going. Say 5 minutes remaining in stream, max. Okay, bet. Okay, right. What are the bets now? Undertale is the Dark Souls of genocide. Stop making Dark Souls jokes. I don't get them. 15 minutes? Really? You have no faith in me. I'm gonna last so long. Oh. Never mind! You guys hear that ghast? You guys hear that ghast too, right? Where the hell is this thing? Oh god, I'm actually kind of scared now. 1 second, I need to readjust myself and how I'm sitting. Oh, are we good? Are we good? Yeah, perfect. Cool! Eyes on the inside. I do hear a ghast, and that is not good news for me. And then there's the Dark Souls of is it Dark Souls of Ebi Dark Souls? I don't! Beware of gravity, thanks. We should go have to do stuff when you come back to anxiety content. Yeah, pulling over lava. Well, there's a gas nearby. Yep. Don't worry, I'm getting heart palpitations too. However, is the Dark Souls of rock? You can't just say noun is the Dark Souls of noun. That's not how this works. What? You can't just say, I don't know, what is it? Well, give me a noun. Screwdriver is the Dark Souls of hardware tools. Like, you can't just say anything is the Dark Souls of blank. Feels like a Cards Against Humanity card. Noun is the Dark Souls of God damn it. Do you have any tips for finding Asgore and Pacific Street with no food? I don't. I'm so sorry. I love Undertale so much from the storytelling, but I am terrible at bullet hell games. I mean, I could just be mean and say, my tip is don't die. I really wish I could get some good tips. I don't have any. I'm so sorry. Good luck though with finding Asgore. I could not do without food. My little sister, my little shrimp sister, she is so good at Undertale and Deltarune as well. She can like kill everything so fast. I don't know how she can dodge so well. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. I just really like the story. There we go. Oh god, okay, that scared me. Okay, we're good. That really scared me for a second. Is that? No, those are poles, right? Am I going insane? That looks to me. I think I'm going insane. A flathead screwdriver is the Dark Souls with tools unintentionally brilliant. I don't... I don't understand the Dark Souls references. Wait, is that actually a fortress? I cannot tell. It is! I think. Wait, I don't want to celebrate too early, but I actually think it's a fortress. The other thing about Dark Souls is like the... does Dark Souls have the time for crab tip to it? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, Shrimp Sis was older. She's younger. Oh yeah, Shrimp Sis is younger. Shrimp Sis is younger than me. It's actually a fortress. No way. No way! We did it! No way! I'm so happy right now. This is like the quickest we've actually found a fortress in so long. Thank you so much, N00 for the super chat. Thank you. Knives of the Dark Souls. That's a spawner. That's a blaze spawner right there. No way. I don't even have to go through any what's it called? The stinky guys. The withers. The wither skeletons. Knives of the Dark Souls with toasters. It's not how it works. No. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yo, there's this shrimpy girl on YouTube who's really wholesome, energetic, and just fun to watch. Don't know how to tell her this. You're shy. No, unless you look at someone else. No, you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is gonna be the death of me, isn't it? I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Yeah, that's definitely a spawner. That's definitely a spawner. So they might start spawning before I even got it up there! I'm in danger. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, right. Above me. You can hear them just spawning! Why are there so many of them? Just place down water, shut up. I'm feeling Kusagaki today, right? I'm not gonna take any these jokes, no. This is not a time for fooling around, friends. Serious time. Oh god, this sounds so loud. Why are there so many of them? It's so loud. Why is it so loud? Ow, my ears! Ah! This it? Are we here? Okay, we're here. Right, okay. First things to run! First things to run! First things to run! First things to run! God damn it! Now! Stop! Now! No. Ah! Ah!